Alright, what is up, gamers? It's your boy DeBoss, and I'm back again with our co-commentators, Boa and the Otaku 93.
Yo, 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 yo!
Great entry.
Happy Halloween.
You mean post-Halloween?
Post-Halloween, but yes.
It's Halloween for me all year round, but either way.
I mean, true.
Yeah,
I had a good
you
Halloween.
came in late, Boa, towards the entrance, but yeah, I was like literally explaining that. I was like, man, I was so hungry today. I had to down these like wings in like under 30 minutes.
Oh god, down! You had to down those wings. Oh lordy.
I was hungry.
Mm,
You go grocery shopping is what you do.
that's nice. That's all well and good.
Of course.
So, my voice got completely blown out on Halloween.
That's true.
5.5 hours of yelling at people. So, it's on the mend. But,
Well, sounds a lot better than it was yesterday.
oh my gosh, yes. Yes. It's like every day I feel it coming back just a tiny itty bitty bit.
Oh my god, yeah, you sound like you're like.
Mm-hmm.
You should have heard me on Wednesday. Wednesday I was like, hey, how are you doing? I'm okay. Yeah, it's pretty much, it was, I still don't have access to my upper register just yet, but it's coming back.
It'll be there.
Yep.
Alright, so last time we finished the La Cité de Cloche, the Notre Dame world with Sora. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That is
the
a
city of
mouthful.
it's literally just saying the city of clocks. That's what it translates to.
Correct.
Right.
But they're trying to be fancy.
Yes. Finished that with Sora. Now it's time to explore again with Riku.
Yep.
Also, was it me or you showed up, Boa, at like my was it the haunted house by me?
Wait, did he?
Which haunted house is by you?
No, wasn't there like a. I tell you mentioned something about a laurel. I don't know if that's like because there's multiple ones. So I'm like, is that one in a different state?
Okay.
He's like, are we on the same page here, or?
Okay. I don't want to give away too much, but it's like, should I ask, like, when were you there?
I think it was a Thursday.
Which Thursday was this? Hold on. You know what? How about here's the thing. We're not gonna say it out loud because we're not giving away information here.
Right.
Oh, true.
You DM me this, and I will either confirm or deny.
True. Very sensitive information shall not be given.
Yes. Okay, hang on. Let me ping you in the chat.
Ping me. Oh, ping me.
Please don't do that again.
What do you think?
Looks like a Vespa Queen, and Vespa Queen was a Dream Eater.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm all down for it. Except the part where it hits me. Alright, what's your gimmick this time? Oh. Okay, good gimmick.
I think I even commented on your thing, and I'm trying to remember.
I'm getting really bad at remembering dates.
Can I, like, not die?
I'm a lacto, and they're called the same thing, but it's in different location.
Come here, let me kill you. Yes! Thank you!
Kill them. She's like, I just wanted some attention.
Well, I gave you attention. Let's put it that way.
You know what? I think we were nearby each other, Boa, because I was in that same area.
Stop her!
And but then I went to like a bar later on that night.
Go. Well.
And I couldn't leave because we had like 8 police cars by the parking garage.
Oh God.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, somebody got stabbed.
Oh.
They're okay though.
Anyhow, now Ricky's here.
Huh? You there? Have you seen a gypsy woman?
Nope.
Ooh, that's
Sorry.
offensive.
That's a slur.
All right.
It is a slur.
Thanks. I'm terribly sorry, sir. We've lost her.
Slippery vermin. I'm beginning to question having summoned you back from the wars, Captain Phoebus.
I could roast him, but it'd be too easy.
She's just looking at the corner like, that boy right
Thank
there,
you.
he's a real one.
You stood up for me.
Exactly.
I'm Esmeralda.
Riku. And it's not like I know what a gypsy is. Why are they chasing
That's
you?
rude, Riku.
Judge Frodo has been hunting us for years. We gypsies are guilty of nothing but loving our freedom. Yet Frollo hates whatever he can't control. Now he's even brought in fresh blood to torment us.
Yep, sounds like a dictator.
I'd hate to know what darkness drives that man.
I think I can imagine.
I feel like she just answered her own
Tell
question.
me more. Was he always like this?
I don't give Frollo much thought.
Emotional damage!
There it is.
Probably
There
wasn't
it is.
necessary, but I did it.
Like, you could try Notre Dame. They say it's a place for answers.
Fair enough.
Place for
That's
answers.
what's very empty. Also, Riku saying slurs is like watching a VTuber drop the N-bomb on while playing GTA.
Oh no.
It's like this Japanese VTuber,
Oh,
and I was
boy.
like, no, yes.
I was like, sir, you're not supposed to do that. We talked about this.
Like, no, and I'm pretty sure you guys have played GTA 5, but there's literally that one scene where he's like, yo, can I come up to your crib? And this is like, with that, like, what was it, the yee ass haircut?
Oh my goodness.
That scene, and then, like, obviously what he says at the end, and then, like, this, like, Japanese VTuber literally repeated the same thing, and I was like,
Oh no.
I was like, ma'am,
Well,
you can't.
there goes
you
your
can't-
career.
Ma'am, you can't say that.
Someone just got canceled.
Watch the video, but don't repeat what you heard.
Someone's on Twitter like, can you get canceled in Japan? Yes. Yes, very much so.
Only if you watch respectfully. Let's put it that way.
No, you can get canceled only if you do certain stuff, because apparently, if you do really, really bad stuff, you're not always canceled. Evidence, the Hiroshi Kenshin mangaka.
Did you see that one American YouTuber who was doing all that stupid fight stuff over there in Japan and finally got arrested, and I think they put him away for 3 years?
I think I heard about that.
Wait, that was real?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was literally the definition of F around and find out.
Oh. Oh no.
And didn't like one of the... I didn't realize they were actually brothers. Was it? Because one's Jake Paul and the other one's Logan Paul. I had no idea they were related. I actually thought it was the same guy for a while. Not because they're white. I just thought they was the same guy for a while.
No, go with that. Go with that answer. Go with that answer. I like that answer.
I had no idea they were two separate people. But I think he's banned from Japan because he was like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not violating, but he was being very disrespectful to the Suicide Forest. And was like, oh, look at
I
this
think I
dead
heard
body.
about
I'm
that
like,
one.
bro, like,
Well, yeah, Logan Paul had that whole incident. The climax of it was what happened in season 4. But even before it got to that point, there was like multiple videos of him just doing the most disrespectful stuff in the streets of Tokyo. It's like, wow.
Yeah, I think he like bought like a console and then he smashed, like, you see literally a video of him like throwing it to the ground, stepping on it, breaking it, and then going back to the store saying, oh, I want a refund, this broke. And I'm like, bro, you literally just recorded yourself stomping on it.
He was at a temple in Japan and just being completely disrespectful.
Oh my gosh, at a temple? Oh no.
Yep. He went to a fish market that is now basically closed to the public because they had too many people coming in here doing stuff like this. But he went to this like fish market, bought a squid, and was walking around holding the squid up for people in Tokyo, like putting it in their faces. And then when he got bored, he didn't want the squid anymore. He just put it on a taxi and let the taxi driver drive off with it. The taxi driver didn't even know it was on the back of his car.
Oh my gosh. That is horrible.
Yeah, he is a disrespectful piece of tish.
Yeah, and there's stuff like that. But there was a newer VTuber who was causing problems in Japan and doing prank stuff like that. And then, yeah, I guess they just finally got sick of him and like, you know what? Nah, he's going to jail.
He's going to jail.
Because he was trying to play that like, whoa, bro, what did I do wrong, bro? Bro.
You make him a bro card?
It's like, where do we begin? What did you do?
Why are you arresting me, bro? Don't tase me, bro.
Why are you tasing me, bro?
Why are you tasing me? Yo, people like that some people just don't belong out of the country sometimes. I'm like, can you like not make it seem like we're all stupid, please? Like,
I know, it's like, can you not make us look like we're all stupid jerks?
Yep.
Do really disrespectful, obnoxious things.
Because then they're gonna be like, oh, it's that American again.
Exactly.
I'm like, we promise we're all not like this, we swear.
I know, it's like, I promise we're not all like this.
I did tell you all about the guy in France who was acting up here in the airport. I was kind of hoping that the French airport police would get on him.
I don't think he told me about that story.
Yeah, we were waiting to get in line on the plane. The plane got delayed. It was coming home. The plane got delayed by like 20 minutes. Like, it really wasn't even that bad. We're in line. We're standing there waiting. And like these people, not all of them were American, but a few of them were. And like the people start yelling at them, like, "Come on, man! Like we want to get on our plane." And it's just like, okay, guys, like we're waiting. They're not saying no. It's just a delay. And this one American guy was being particularly abrasive. Is this like bro-y, I work out, I go to the gym type of guy.
Oh no.
Whatever. One of those.
No.
Yeah, he starts giving the flight attendant crap. And thank God for this flight attendant. I give him all the credit in the world. He finally looked over at the guy and said, "Sir, like, I know how to do my job, okay? I know what I'm doing here." And I guess Broy Man didn't like that because I started hearing him saying like, "Okay, come on, little man." Wow.
Oh, no.
Really?
It's like,
Little
you really
man.
about to throw hands.
Little man. Oh, I'm sorry, little man, because he stood up to you? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, little man.
And this is why you shouldn't go to the bar. This is why the bars should be on the pre-bag check side and not of, hey, while you're waiting for your flight, you can get completely wasted and then go on your flight.
Well, I don't
and you wind up with people like that.
I'm sorry, but I don't understand people who feel the need to drink in airports before getting on a plane.
Also, why would you want to pay like an extra like $15 for a drink? Like,
why?
Exactly. Like, why would
like
you want to
airport
do
food
that?
ain't cheap.
Exactly.
I remember one time flying to what was it? We were flying to San Diego one time, and like I went to like the Burger King, and normally like a Burger King, let's say like a Whopper is like, I don't know, like $5. That shit was like $8, and I was like, why is a Whopper $8 here? Like it's like $5.56 back at home or something. I don't know.
Right.
Like, can you explain this to me, airport?
Yeah, I will say, yeah, because I went to Hardee's earlier today, which I don't think you guys have Hardee's. I don't think we have a Hardee's where you guys are, but it's a burger chain.
I know what a Hardee's is.
Yeah, double, Swiss mushroom burger with fries and a drink, and it was like the combo itself. I think was like $9. I'm like, that's not bad. I feel like that's pretty reasonable.
This game makes no sense. PlayStation. I'm tapping the touchscreen on the DualSense controller.
Oh no!
What is happening?
Oh god!
It doesn't even.
Yeah, let you use the directional pad.
It really should. I don't think I can even do that.
I was trying to figure out what was going on. I'm like,
Yeah. It's one of those makeshift 3DS mini games on the 3DS that use the touch.
Hey, look, either way, you got a new record, so it's not all that bad.
Yeah. Just like training, bonding.
what does the purple thing look like? An Australian animal?
What, Pricklemane, you mean?
I never been to Australia, so I wouldn't know.
I don't know. It just looks like some sort of rodent, like the hoppy rodent that you find in Australia.
That right there is what we call roadkill. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Like, I don't want that.
You're gonna want it.
Like, I don't want to eat that.
Jerry! You are gonna finish your dessert, and you are gonna like it!
Oh god, don't remember. I'm like feeling traumatized because I remember sometimes eating at my grandmother's place, and they were like, if you're not gonna eat the rest of your food, then guess what? That's gonna be your breakfast.
Good lord.
I was like, oh.
Like, I don't want that.
And it's like, and we're making pancakes tomorrow, but you're not gonna have any.
Jeez. Brutal
But
stuff.
Grandma, it's not that serious.
Well, that's too darn bad.
I couldn't even get Lunchables with her. I was like, Grandma, can I get some Lunchables? And she's like, no, we're not getting artificial lunches. That's what she calls them.
Yeah, you did tell us that. She called it artificial lunches.
She's like, I'm not getting you any artificial lunches.
That's hilarious.
But they're artificially tasty. Does that count?
This artificially comes with a Starburst candy.
As a juice pack?
In a juice pack.
Oh my lord. Cigarette. Oh, it hurts to laugh. No, it's...
Now you know how I feel.
Yes. Hey.
I like how Sora is so conflicted right now. Like he doesn't know what to watch. he's like on the back part of my sofa, and he's like, well, I see colorful stuff on your computer screen, but then I also have like the basketball game going on in the background, and he's just like, I don't know, there's two different things holding my attention.
So what he's hearing is more ballin'.
Oh, dude.
Ball is life.
Ball is life.
Ball will always be life.
Oh no, 35. So what's going 35?
I put up 36 points.
Oh, she goes for that triple.
I think that's the funniest
I really
thing we
can't
got out of
believe
this.
I really can't believe that there's actually a ship for Cinderella and Aqua. Like, there's legit fan. Like, seriously, if you like look it up on Tumblr, there's like actually like legit fan art of Lisa drawing them.
Everything's on Tumblr.
Fans in Tumblr, they ruin everything.
I mean, like, I still have my Tumblr account, and I occasionally creep back on there, but I'm also just like, why am I still here? I find this is nice. Why am I still here?
I'm not here.
Sometimes it's nice. I can always tell what fandom I'm in based off my Tumblr likes, because I see like a whole bunch of pictures I like, and then I stop, and then I see a whole bunch of pictures from a different fandom, and then I stop, and it's like, well, I know what I was into at which time, because here's a bunch of Hades photos, and then all of a sudden here's a bunch of Demon Slayer stuff, and then all of a sudden here's a bunch of Ace Attorney stuff.
It's like, we know what you like, fam.
It's just like...
That's hilarious.
It's just my likes tell is ratting on me.
Can we try to sing it without dying?
Hey guys, up?
Take this! Take this! Yeah! Ha! Drean!
David Gallagher actually does any other jobs outside of like Kingdom Hearts. Like, is this like his only voice acting role at this point where he's like, oh, Disney's on the phone again?
Probably only major voice acting role. Who knows?
Question. Let me look this up. Because I have, outside of like Seventh Heaven, I'm like, does he do anything else?
He was in Seventh Heaven.
Yes, he was Simon in Seventh Heaven, I think.
Huh.
I know he had, I don't think he was one of the main, he might have been one of the main characters, I can't remember. But he was a prominent role in there, like, that was like one of his first things.
Ah.
Yeah, Seventh Heaven was, it's awkward now, given the end result of what happened to the dad.
End result of what?
What happened to the actor who played the dad.
Oh.
Yeah, he's in jail.
Oh dear.
He
did something.
There were some issues with minors, and he got in trouble.
Oh dear.
He had some data he's not supposed to have, period.
What?
And yeah, he got in trouble.
Yeah, you're definitely in trouble, pal. That's...
And then what's bonkers is people were like defending him because like,
oh, nah.
But he played a pastor. I'm like, he was acting.
Bro,
One, that's hypocrisy, and two, he was acting.
He was acting. He's not really
Get
an actor.
out of here, bruh. Get out of here.
Is anybody here?
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that, period.
Who are you?
I'm Riku.
Oh, my name's Quasimodo. I'm very sorry, but the Archdeacon is away.
Actually, I'm looking for a man named Frollo. Do you know where he is?
My master? He said he had business on the outskirts of the city.
Do you mean you know him?
Oh, yes.
Unfortunately.
He's very kind. Master Frollo saved my life. He protects me from the outside world.
He protects you from it?
The people out there would be cruel to me. I'm a monster, you know.
Is that what Frollo told you? Trust me, looks can be deceiving. A good friend sees you for who you are, no matter what face you wear. You should go out there, find some friends who understand you.
Oh no, my master forbids it. I'm not to set foot outside.
Screw your master.
Are you sure that's what's stopping you? Because I think something else is holding you back. Ask your heart, Quasimodo. I'll check the edge of town. Thanks. Wish I could take my own advice.
Riku would make a great philosophical professor.
Oh no, he could be a great dad, honestly.
He'll be a great dad.
Oh god. God, Riku.
He'll be the best uncle ever.
He would be on.
I hate to say it since we're talking about Tumblr, but I'm sure there is fan art of it somewhere out there.
What? Riku and Quasimodo?
Well, no.
Oh god!
Oh wait, oh god, no.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
Hey, you brought up Tumblr. I'm just going on a whim.
Like, oh god, Dad Riku or Uncle Riku. It's like, oh lord.
Actually, they're already. What is that artist? There's actually a really good artist that did a AU. It was like a Mafia Kingdom Hearts, but it actually worked.
Wait,
I gotta see if I can find it.
Mafia Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, well, they were all like adults, so like they aged them up.
But still, a Mafia.
Yes, I know.
Mafia Kingdom Hearts.
It was. It's so. I think the plot was like. I think Kyrie's like the either granddaughter. I think it was like Ansem the Wise was like in charge of one of the things. And I think Kyrie was like the heiress or whatever to whatever clan this is, and then like Riku was like one of the hired guards, and then I think Sora got just adopted into the family, and we're just like, yeah, okay, we're gonna have you do stuff. Or, I don't know.
So does that mean Merlin's the Grand
Let's
Wizard?
see if I can find this, because this artist gave like Sora some serious tattoos, and I'm like, okay, you need to chill. But the plot's actually pretty good. Like they actually have a little comic going. I was like, you know what? This is actually pretty clever.
Like, yeah.
Oh, this is actually a pretty good story.
So if they're mafia, does that mean Merlin's a Grand Wizard?
Oh my god.
I don't know, but I think, but literally there was a comic strip with Ventus and Luxord, and Luxord's like totally flirting with Daisy, and Ventus looks so horrified.
Good, she didn't get it.
Good. Oh god. I didn't realize, Devin, you were doing this challenge. Oh, good luck.
Ribbity, ribbity, ribbity.
Yeah, I never get on the first try here. I get on later.
If you can beat me, I'll give you a reward. Like, oh, Lord.
Wait, Riku, are you gaming?
That is a good question.
You're done. Fire.
I need the grind anyway. Otherwise we're gonna die. A lot.
Oh, that's what they called it. Yakuza. They called it a Yakuza AU.
Yeah.
I just thought of Mafia. That's why I was like Yakuza.
Close enough. I wouldn't mean close enough. Do I look Japanese to you?
If my spirit runs out of... Oh. Oh no, my Dream Meter died.
No!
You know what? We'll come back to that challenge later.
I was gonna say, I was surprised that you were taking that on because, oh my god, that frog.
Yeah. I'm not gonna mess with the frog.
He's so hot. He's so hard to beat.
He's more of a pain because it's proud mode, not standard mode.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was trying to find a good post that I was like, oh yeah, let me send that in chat. Hang on. Make sure I'm actually on the. I'm like talking to two different Discord groups. I'm like, let me make sure I reply this on the right Discord group.
Who is this being sent to? Did you send it to us? And you're like, what did you just say to me?
Like,
Ow! Ow! No!
it also doesn't help that I'm also in another Kingdom Hearts group that has the exact same icon as our messaging group. So sometimes I'm like, wait, it's the same icon. That's what I was like. I had to double check. I was like, ooh.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh god.
These things that make me say it's the fuck.
I get it. Wow, it hurts, but that's funny. Oh,
No, the sad part is I can't tell if I'm under level or at level.
with what the current enemies that you're fighting?
Yeah. Because it's on a harder mode, so I'm like, am I
I
under
see.
level? Or are my stats just lowered? Or
Am I skilled, or am I just a skill issue? I don't know.
doth the skill be an issue, as they say?
Doth my skill be an issue?
Yeah.
Ooh, we take those.
Yeah, I think they basically just literally was like, what would Kingdom Hearts be like in a Yakuza universe?
Quite the vivid imagination.
No, not a terrible idea. Terrible idea.
But yeah, they literally were just like, if you're Yakuza, you have to have a whole bunch of tattoos. And I was like, okay. This is awkward with him with tattoos, but okay.
See, I speak from experience in my days when I was actively posting on DeviantArt. But like, yeah, a lot of people had different ideas, you know, because I'm such a big defender, and I know I've said this before on stream, and I'm gonna keep saying it again. But I really want to see Max Goof at some point make it into the Kingdom Hearts world.
Oh, definitely.
So somebody had went out of their way to draw Max teaming up with, like, I guess their own original characters in the Kingdom Hearts adventures, like two new young Keyblade wielders going on adventures, and Max was like their Disney companion.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
There's a fan art somewhere out there that has, what was it, Max, PJ, and, what was the third one?
Bobby.
The cheese whiz.
Yeah.
What it, Bobby, there we go. And
Yeah,
they were
Bobby.
all in, like, night costumes, like the Disney night costumes, and I'm like, why can't we have Max?
But it doesn't have to be that complicated.
Like, y'all have all of Donald's family in the game.
You got the
Where's
nephews
Goofy's
and
son?
Uncle Scrooge.
You got Scrooge, you got the 3 nephews, they show up.
Come on, Nomura.
Daisy shows up. Come on.
See,
Come
no,
on,
I
you're going down
really,
on us.
I really want that scene of, like, whether Max is a teen or he's like the Goof Troop age Max, where he was actually a kid, right, to appear in the game. He
I
just
feel like he'll be
appears.
teenager. Like, a lot of the modern iterations of him have been, like, teenagers.
Yeah, so for me, it
Yeah.
makes sense to have him as the teenager, because I'm like, you know, Disney can always call in Jason Marsden.
I know.
Calling Jason
Like,
Marsden.
just literally have Jason Marsden do Jason Marsden things. Like,
Come in
I'm
as a
pretty sure he
small role.
it's not the first
Like,
time.
You know, it's like Sora's been away from the game for a little while. He comes back, he meets Donald and Goofy and Mickey and checks to see how they're all doing, right? And he comes back and
Comes out
Goofy's
this
just
cat.
scared, right? It's like, well, hey, Sora, how you been? You know, Sora's like, hey, Goofy, how you doing? It's good. And like,
He's like,
Dad, you just hear, hey, Dad, what's going on?
Dad,
Oh,
what's going
are you
on?
Sora? And Sora, it's literally just, wait.
He's like,
Goofy,
oh yeah, this is my
Who is
son
this?
Max.
what do you mean, son?
Yeah. He's like, I didn't tell you that.
Also-
This is my son Maxie. But don't call him that though, because he gets embarrassed by that. Yeah.
Bonus thing though, Jason Marsden, this wouldn't even be the first time he's worked with Square Enix. Like, he's worked with them before. He was
Yeah,
in
he was in Final Fantasy
He was in
13.
13-2? 13-3?
No, Christ. Yes.
He was one of the characters. I can't.
No,
No, he
Christ,
was
that was
Noel.
him.
No, whatever the.
No,
I don't know.
no.
Pretty looking boy that looked emo.
Noel Christ. That's his name.
What was his name?
Noel Christ.
Noel. There you go. Okay, I kept saying Noel. I was like something Christmas.
Something Christmas.
Close
I
enough.
can't remember. I just knew he was like some black hair, pretty looking Bishonen square boy, per the norm.
Per the norm. as
Per
she
the
puts it.
norm.
No, just like I'm just now picturing just like Sora leans over to Donald. I'm like, Donald, did you know about this the entire time? Oh yeah, no, we don't talk about him very often.
Two requests.
What?
Two requests I have for Kingdom Hearts 4. Give me Oswald. Give me Max.
See, yes. I'm
know.
so okay. Listen, one of the reasons I loved Epic Mickey so much was because they deliberately went and explored that Oswald's backstory, or rather, just like mentioned it and like made that a whole part of the game's like story. And that was, and Oswald turned out to be such a really cool character. And Epic Mickey
True.
gets needs more love. That
Like, you
game-
can literally have it where, like, we get to visit, like, you know, was it whatever Disney Castle again,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they're just like, oh, and then Oswald's like, oh, this is my, even if it's not his brother, he's like, oh, this is my friendly neighbor Oswald or something. He lives in the next kingdom over.
right.
Mhm.
Because they haven't exactly established their brothers in canonical, but just to be like, oh, this is our kingdom's neighbor,
I swear it's-
Oswald from, I don't know, whatever. What was the thing they were called in Epic Mickey Wasteland? I don't know. He's from the
Yeah,
Kingdom of Wasteland.
Yeah, the Wastelands. Yeah, that's about right. It's really sad.
What if, oh
because,
my god, hold on. What if we visit? What if that's actually a world, the Wastelands?
I mean,
So like,
listen,
so would there be a plot line like Oswald gives in the darkness or something? Like some grudge against Mickey, probably.
yeah,
I don't know if they'll
mean,
do that against with him. They're very particular with their characters. Remember, we were supposed to have evil Elsa, and they're like, Disney is like, nah, we're gonna have Frozen too. We can't make Elsa evil. So So just make Hans a random wolf heartless and we'll call it a day.
Just make Hans a random wolf heartless.
Like, for real, you don't even see his face in the cave. You can tell they really threw him in last minute.
Pretty much.
Wow. Even Square Enix knows how terrible of a villain Hans was in Frozen.
They pretty much did,
and you know, and you know they had to change things at the last minute, because I think that was actually one of the early worlds they worked on. Because why would Larxene, whose powers are like based off lightning and electricity, can randomly make a ice castle out of nowhere? No, that was clearly Elsa was supposed to make an ice castle, but they had to change the story, add things up, and because if you literally go to her castle, you can actually glitch in there. And there's actually so many people have glitched in there, and it literally looks like part of like what was supposed to be that actual like labyrinth you go to. Like, I'm pretty confident it was supposed to be her thing, and they were like, you gotta change that.
So sad.
Yeah. I mean, I understand, like, Square is just the one making the games, and Disney's like, no.
He's like, you have your own story, but we want to tell our story. Like, okay, Disney,
like,
we're not saying your
like
story's
they had to buy time. You know they had to buy time, because it was like, why would you just put the entire music video of Let It Go on there? Because
exactly.
You couldn't, you ran out of time. You made them delete stuff, so they were like, we gotta find something to do.
It's so sad, because I feel like the vast majority of the commentary that we all have for KH3 was like,
Disney
it's really great.
It's
There's a lot of great stuff doing it, but like, we could see how it could be better.
Yeah. Been a general consensus on Kingdom Hearts 3.
Like, now that I've been speedrunning Kingdom Hearts 3 for my event tomorrow, it's just like, I'm like realizing, I'm just like, you didn't realize how many like core cutscenes they have literally just towards the end. Like, there's just unimportant cutscenes in the beginning of the game, and then like I remember like right after you finish like the final 4 worlds, it's literally like like I think I skipped cutscenes like 8 times before I get back to like before I get to the end. What was it? Keyblade Graveyard. I was like, why are there so many cutscenes? Like important cutscenes too. Like, can't y'all spread this out?
Exactly.
No.
It's like cutscene purgatory. It's like this is
that makes no sense. Like, I mean, like the reason why I think Kingdom Hearts 2 is so beloved is because you have that mid, like the Thousand Heartless battle is perfect.
Oh yeah.
Because it's that middle part of the game where it's just like
it literally says like, yeah, this is the middle part of the game.
And there's a lot of like important parts in there, and then you go through like the second half of the game, you have to revisit everything. And then you get to the end of the game. And it's a good balance. Like, they don't have that in 3. 3 is just kind of like, okay, you visit the world once, okay, we're finished. Done. Bye.
Yeah, it's to be like, if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna have us visit the world once, then the story that you tell while we're in the world needs to be big and grand and amazing.
I feel that's what they were going for, because of how massive the worlds are, but there wasn't.
I mean, they are.
I think Nomura wants to build on that concept in KH4, have more stuff
I think what hurts and helps is the non-Pixar world were basically beat for beat the
Disney movie worlds were like,
and it did not work.
Yeah.
But for like the Pixar world, because they were either like between or after their canonical plot, it made sense. But like it was basically the key. It's like how the first 2 games used to go. It's like, yeah, we're following the plot kind of, but we're also adding a little bit of like Kingdom Hearts plot to it instead of like beat for beat.
I guess you could say, if anything, watching the way that the Pixar world unfolded in the game shows you, like, really, Square Enix, clearly, they knew what they were going to do with this game, or they had, like, great ideas, because I honestly think... Wait, take no more than damage twice.
Yep, just missed that mark.
I mean, you could try it again, I suppose, but... when you look... Okay, like, listen, my criticisms of the Toy Story world aside, you see what they could have done if Disney had not had to rein them in much with the Disney worlds.
Exactly.
Like, honestly, it's a struggle, because I understand why they did it, right? Disney was the ones who said you have to have these worlds in here because that's what's popular right now. I know you can't change anything, you gotta do right?
Yeah.
It's awful. But like, can you imagine if if Square Enix was allowed to not just do like the mandated Disney worlds, if they actually could do like 2 or 3 other worlds.
Yeah.
That would have been fun. Like, man, I still cannot believe that somehow Square Enix managed to tell a better sequel to Monsters, Inc. than Pixar did. I don't understand how they accomplished that.
Well, here's the thing.
The prequel?
Because, as I told him, Monsters University is a prequel, not a sequel.
I just, like, what? How did they do that? Because I really was like, it's embarrassing for me to admit this, but I was trying to go to the Frozen world first because I wasn't crazy about going to the Monsters Inc. world, but I ended up going to the Monsters Inc. world first. I'm like, all right, well, I'm here. I might as well just do this. And then I got sucked in. I totally got sucked into that world. I was like, what? I am thoroughly enjoying this. Anyway.
And a big one.
And also, don't forget, Yeetus
Yeet.
Vanitas.
Yes.
Of course.
Oh, that was like the cherry. That scene was the cherry on top of the sundae that was
Like,
that
this is
world.
fair. No use. I gotta run for it.
When is it ever fair, Riku?
Because, like, yeah, because it was like they told like this really odd, like you could see how the plot of that world could work as a sequel to Monsters Inc. Or like one of those like Disney 2000 straight to video or DVD sequels, where it's like, oh, Sully and Mike decided, you know, we're gonna bring Boo over to the Monsters World one night, you know, for like a night of shenanigans. But it turns out, their arch rivals, as I forget what.
Oh, Randall?
Yeah, Randall comes
right.
back, decides to ruin everything. They have to keep the world from finding out that there's a human child running around in the building because it could compromise their position. I'm like, that's a great story. That's actually a really good idea.
I'd be down for that idea, honestly.
You could totally see how that could work as like a one spin-off sequel, and we'd be sitting here going, yeah, it wasn't the greatest, but it was still fun. And then we get to the game, and that was actually really fun to play. Right? Because that's what I thought. It was like, it was really fun to play the game, and then you get to the Vanitas scene, and I'm like, oh, here's pretty cool. And then you see him get yeeted through that door. You got to be kidding me. That was the best moment of that game. By far.
I think what adds is that, okay, so here, I think what adds to the beat of the joke is that they simply could have just thrown him in and closed the door and shut it. But the fact that they threw him in the door, took that door, threw that door and another door,
Yes.
door, and then threw that in a third door, and then shredded.
It just kept
what
going. I'm
makes
like,
the moment best.
this is good writing.
That was
Like, that was the layer of the joke.
I mean, I think I really sat there when that played out. I was just like, I cannot believe they just did that.
I know, I was like, I was dying when I saw it. I was like, wait, did they really do that?
Yes, they literally, it's the fact that, and I think that proves that, like, how, I mean, because normally they base their things on laughter now, but the fact that he, like, legit spooked Vanitas to drop in his Keyblade, and then grabbed him, was strong enough to grab him.
Yeah.
Literally the embodiment of darkness at this point, grabbed him and then yeeted him into the door. Like, oh god, I love that scene so much, it's great.
It's just great.
He's just like, wow.
Just stop to say, wow. They actually did that, and it was
Did
funny.
he just do that?
That was hilarious.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that, it's like we don't talk about this moment. Look, Xander's just like, what happened? He's like, I don't want to talk about it.
I know. It's like, what happened to you? It's like, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh my goodness, but yeah, no, that's, I think that's another thing with
Are you serious? Why am I not about to reach
Right
the
there, too.
next area?
I think also what didn't work with 3 that worked with 2 was that 2 had really good banter. Like, there were some really good jokes. I feel like sometimes 3, the jokes felt very forced.
A lot of them felt really forced. The expressions were just extremely over the top.
And then just sometimes, and I don't know, like, if there was just, like, issues with, like, recording. Because sometimes some of the dialogue just felt like it was, like, phoned in. I'm just like, what is this line delivery?
Well, I'll put it this way. 3 definitely felt like, oh yeah, they took a long time to make this game.
It took so long, people died before the game came out.
I know.
Oh, bro.
Oh, wait. What did she just say?
Because we didn't have Leonard Nimoy anymore. That's how long the game came out. We had to find a new guy, Rutger Hauer, and then he died. And so then we had to find a third Xehanort going into Remind.
Oh, right.
So we're just like I think after watching that, we're just like, oh my god, can somebody please check up on Christopher Lloyd? Is he okay? Is he still alive?
Literally,
Okay,
like,
good.
someone just check up on this man, make sure he's okay.
Like, if you're an old white guy, don't voice Xehanort.
Non-subtle way of saying it, but okay.
No, like, because what was great, because not only, here's the crazy part, because not only did the English voice actor die, Leonard Nimoy, the Japanese voice actor of him died.
You serious?
Like 3 to 6 months apart from each other. Yeah, they both died. Yeah, they both died within the same year. It was bonkers. Square Enix was like, we literally lost the main voice actor for both of our characters on both sides of the English, or both sides of the language.
I guess you could say checkmate.
Wow. I just like, wow.
Oh, what?
Oh.
You're so close.
Actually, no.
There you go.
I'm not even gonna try it.
Stop spinning! So, like, the exit's right there. What, a Wargore?
The audacity.
The audacity.
Drean!
The Lion, the Witch, the audacity of this.
The Lion, the Witch, the audacity of this.
Okay, that's a good one. Somebody write that down. That's a good one.
I forgot where I heard it at first, but yeah. Like, to the quote channel, it goes.
Indeed, it goes.
So you're like, I want to die, but I can't die because my throat's gonna yell at me. But I don't care. That's fine. That's fine. I don't care. I don't care.
I'm not ready for next year because I have to actually go out and exercise with Kingdom Hearts Missing Link if I want to like actually get to places because it's GPS located. I think it's like Pokemon Go. If I'm understanding that, because like that's also GPS located wise.
Oh, you're talking about missing links?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually watched the trailer for that.
Yeah, it's. I mean, they say you can also technically play at home and it's controller supported, but I guess you can also go out and walk.
It's a lot of effort for a gotcha, if it's a gotcha.
I have no idea. All I know is, like, I'm kind of mad that they're probably going to put critical information in another mobile game.
No,
Because
more,
they could put,
most likely.
because they put critical information in the other mobile game.
Ah, true.
I will not. What have these people done wrong?
I have proof this family gave harbor to gypsies.
That's not a
Rude.
crime.
I can think of few crimes that are greater.
Really? Name them.
Really. By all means, name them. Do enlighten us.
What demon is this?
Oh, you are mistaken, Captain Phoebus. This is no demon. It is righteous judgment.
It's
I
my
only
Just
wish
shut
this
up.
power so that I may smite all gypsies now and forever.
You're
This is all
certified
wrong.
racist.
He won't listen. Once you've fallen that far, there's almost no coming back.
Yep.
How dare you? I am a virtuous man. Good and evil
This is
shall
so
be made
awkward
plain.
seeing Frollo.
Once
It is.
the
Given-
gypsies face the fires of judgment,
They be shown this man in a mobile game.
Yeah, see, no good man laughs like that.
No, you don't!
I'm just saying.
Actually, not only did they be shown in him, they actually, like, I think made him like a teenager.
You alright?
Well, I can't say you didn't warn me.
You should take it easy. I'll deal with Frollo.
Thanks. Gotta tell you, this is embarrassing having to rely on a kid.
Emotional damage!
I knew it! I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Honestly,
So,
I didn't have to
really
throw it
quick.
in, but I was like, sure. Why not?
Like, we can't show him getting hit by an arrow. How else is he gonna break his shoulder?
I
You
know.
wouldn't be the first. Sorry.
I'm sure he'd break it like
You look
all of
more
his other
capable
bones.
than
That
me
thing
right
actually
now.
hit him.
All right. Be careful. It
We're in
looks like
armor,
that
sir.
creature
I know.
is heading for the cathedral.
Okay, got it.
Who's just over there?
Sonic Impact. Yes.
Riku's just like, but I just got here. Oh, my
I just
God.
got here and I have to go all the way back. Hey, flashback.
You've come to Paris in her darkest hour, Captain. It will take a firm hand to save the weak-minded from being so easily misled.
Misled? Sir?
For 20
some technical issues
years,
on
I
my
have
side.
been taking care of the gypsies. And yet, for all my success, they have thrived. I believe they have a safe haven within the walls of this very city.
What are we going to do about it, sir?
Stamp them out, one by one.
You make your point quite vividly, sir.
Most non-subtle way of him saying, we're gonna kill all the gypsies. One by one.
And guess what? You're gonna be the first to do it.
Like, I'm actually not gonna be part of that, so you do that and let me know how it goes.
Right. Oh,
It's like, because I don't want to look like a mass murderer for no
right.
reason.
Nope. I still want to look good, but you, on the other hand, you can go kill them all.
Exactly. It's like, you're just a kid. You can help me take care of this guy, right?
Also, it's probably how they stay in shape. They're constantly running.
I mean, that's probably how they stay in shape. Joggers.
Drean! Yeah! Fire! Yeah! Take this!
I dare you to throw hands at me. I saw that.
Oh, I'm gonna hit you.
Take this!
Where your poor looking head. Okay, I'll be nice.
Be nice. Oh,
That's gotta hurt.
Okay, I'm sorry.
they were like, oh, so you want to talk shit?
I was like, I'm sorry, it was just a joke, I promise.
I'm like, I heard you talking smack.
Take this!
I'm sure we can work this out.
Yeah! Ha!
So realistically, like, how much more difficult was here
How much more difficult they are.
on 3DS?
3DS, it came about the same, but
What?
oh,
But how? I just don't understand.
I have to play this game very carefully. There are certain moves you can do and certain moves you shouldn't do. I think a link with these guys probably wasn't the best thing to do.
A panda bear is beating you up.
Take this! Fire!
You be a good panda, I'll give you a piece of bamboo. How about that? Yeah, not falling for that again, pal. Man, those pandas are annoying, but they make really good allies. Block at least 3 enemy attacks. Okay, this challenge is easy. Oh. Those are nice
you
colored
say?
rhinos. Kind of like that color grade.
I just told you. Oh, it should be easy.
So should we have a death counter over here? No, I'm not. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm joke. I make big joke.
If it gets to that point,
Failure?
probably. It will make good content.
Is it failure?
sadly.
Bro. Failure. It's like, man.
Oh, they definitely know how to pack a punch. I'll give them that.
They are bullies. They are bullying you.
Unironically, they are bullying me.
Bully. Why you bully me?
Why you bully me? I'm right.
See, I think the reason why I spent so long, like, grinding in this game, because I literally was just like, I gotta combine them all. I gotta get all of the dreaming. My Pokemon was coming. I have to have them all. Because there were parts where I'm just like, I'm running back and forth between different areas of the world. So I'm like, where is this stupid piece? So I can get
Exactly.
enough of these pieces to make this one character.
I feel your pain. Why did I not attach the drain dive?
It sounds like it's static for a second. You're like,
It's just like,
just be a sound bit. It's like every time something bad happens, just whatever that sound that came out of your mouth.
just,
Take this!
Honestly, yeah.
watch yourself. You about to die. You better get out of there. You about to die.
I should have gotten out of there.
I did try to tell you.
You did try to tell me. I got a little too greedy there.
You're great.
But I'm too stubborn to back down.
Like, you know what? We're gonna do this again.
It's like, I will do this all night if I have to. Hey, Chaos Dragon! Hello there, thank you for the follow. Disney Square, spiky hair. These were ingredients chosen to create the perfect game, but Nomura accidentally added an extra ingredient, convoluted plot. Thus, Kingdom Hearts was born with the powers Keyblade, Sora, Dawn, and Goofy have dedicated their lives to fight the heartless and forces of darkness.
Okay, that's a good one.
That is a great reference.
Whoa, wait a minute.
That,
What did
that
I
needs
just...
to go in the quotes. That has to go in the quotes. That's
Oh
too
yeah,
good.
I am copying and pasting that right now.
That's definitely discount
my
quote
God,
worthy.
no.
Discord quote worthy. Oh my god.
That is going right
I
in
turned
there.
away, muted, because I was distracted by a Tintin. I come back and, oh my god, what am I?
This is beautiful.
Disney, Square, and spiky hair. These were the ingredients chosen to create the perfect game, but Nomura accidentally added a secret extra ingredient, convoluted plot. Thus, Kingdom Hearts was born. With the power of the Keyblade, Sora, Donald, and Goofy have dedicated their lives to fighting the Heartless and the forces of darkness.
Ooh, that just made my night.
What do you want?
Oh man. Well, who's gonna be was it Lady what was the lady who you never saw her face? The
Miss
Bellum?
Bellum?
Miss Bellum? Oh, goodness.
That's a good question.
No, Kingdom Hearts 2 Riku could be Miss Bellum because his hair you couldn't see his eyes.
True.
Like, Sora get a haircut. Not that type of haircut.
Actually, another
I
version
probably
of
would
that,
know
but
it.
it's not many people that played all the game.
I've played way too many Kingdom Hearts games, so I probably would know it.
So,
But it also might contain spoilers, so I mean, also there's fine with that. Oh goodness.
Xehanort is him. Oh dear. I don't know if I want to envision that.
That's funny.
Oh my
Hold on, let me
goodness.
get my breath. Hang on.
I love there was like I was watching an episode like a month ago of the one where the Green Gang decided to call the mayor.
Oh, that one.
And make a false report so that they could go inside and use the Powerpuff Girls hotline and make prank calls. So like all day long, the Powerpuff Girls would just be beating up Mojo Jojo, him, and Fuzzy. Three of them start calling each other like, "Did the Powerpuff Girls just break into your house and kill you too?" "Yes." "How did you know?" "Because Fuzzy just told me the same thing. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna call them."
I actually remember that.
Even though they're citizens and villains, they're still kind of
They're
somewhat
still
okay
citizens of the
citizens.
town, and so they still make demands of the mayor. That's hilarious.
I always like when they look at like, "Get off my property!"
Oh yeah.
That's stereotypical.
I'd like to speak to the mayor.
Exactly.
He's not here right now. Can I take a message? Do you know when he'll be back? Jerry, I don't know. See, Bronco used the Powerpuff Girls hotline to make crank calls. Huh? You don't say. To whom might I be speaking to? Mrs. Belly. Hey, who? Big Belly of the Green Gang. Who is that? And I'm sitting there just dying. Like next thing you know, like the three villains show up in the house. So, you like to make crank calls,
Billy
huh?
Zane could pull off a him voice. Honestly, I think he could.
When the mayor comes out, oh my! He calls the girls, Powerpuff Girls, you're not gonna believe this! The Green Gang, Mojo Jojo, him, and Fuzzy Lumpkin are all fighting in my office!
And they're just like, yeah,
whatever,
right.
mayor. Click.
Just like, yeah, right.
He calls back, and like Buttercup gets up and melts the phone.
Actually, boy, you did some pretty good impressions. That was actually pretty spot on for the mayor.
They just
Actually
love it.
was.
Ow! Well, imagine if I had my actual voice, that would be perfect.
You're like, actually, you know what? That's just the nerd voice. You have that one nerd voice.
Oh
that
no,
follows
the
mayor.
nerd voice? The Bentley voice, you mean?
Sorry, do you mean this one?
The one for Bentley,
The-
and then you have to use it for something else.
I don't know if
Oh,
you two can hear this. I don't know if you two can hear this. My cat is running crazy down here. He's got the zoomies right now.
Oh.
Sora
can't-
went to sleep. Yeah, my cat went to sleep. He was on the sofa. I think he got bored, and he went to sleep.
The sky was once awake, but no longer. So I am no longer awake. I will sleep.
He's like your team is losing, so I'm gonna stop watching.
Wow.
He just wanted to get milk and make moonshine. Lol.
Right there, somewhere in the house. I see.
Get off my property!
Like, didn't he like shoot a leaf? Like a leaf was falling, and he shoots it.
Yes.
He's like, "Get off my property!"
Yes, yeah, there's one where like Fuzzy's having a particularly bad day, and like the opening of the episode is like a leaf falls off the train, you just walk gently, softly floats to the ground, and all of a sudden, bang! Get off my property!
Oh my god!
Yes, Jeff Bennett. So it was Jeff Bennett and Tom Kenny who did the voice of the gang.
I remember vaguely an episode. I think was it one of them like ate gum, like some character ate gum and they turned into like a monster or something.
Was it gum or glue?
No, not gum,
It was
glue.
It was glue.
Yeah, I remember that.
He just kept
Oh
eating
my
glue,
God.
and we're like,
I was
"Dude, what are
like-
you doing?"
That's where the term pace eater came from.
That's where it
It's
came
like,
from.
yeah, this kid's just like sitting in their class, just like bored out of his room, just like eating glue. Just like, what are you doing?
Like,
See, it was funny you said gum because there wasn't in Powerpuff Girls, but in Dexter's Laboratory, there was an episode of a guy who was stuck on a bus.
Oh, not that episode with that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
He chewed so much. He chewed gum, and I guess he fell, and it like he got so much that he got like stuck in there, and he grew up stuck in the gum. And the only reason he lived is because he was like using his overgrown toenails to like scrape fruit that the kids dropped into the back so he could live.
That still baffles me. I'm like, just how?
And you're telling me this was not a horror? This show was not a horror show? Excuse me?
Listen, Cartoon Network was on some messed up shit back in the day. When you have,
Oh no, they
first of all, you have
definitely
Courage
were.
the Cowardly Dog on that. Like, that's
Well, they knew what they were doing. They said this show's made to scare kids.
Courage the Cowardly Dog is the reason why I sometimes have cursed. Like,
Is it because of King
and you can
Ramses?
see exactly. Every time somebody says Courage the Cowardly Dog was scary, immediately somebody says Return to Slab.
There's that episode, but there's also the naughty.
No,
Oh,
not the one with
okay.
Cousin Fred. Even as a kid,
was-
that made me feel so awkward. I was like,
Yo,
this
that
doesn't
man was
look right.
creepy.
I was like,
No,
I'm
what
just
was
saying.
the one where he's looking into the multiple doors and then like he turns one door and
Oh no!
clay figure head that turns around that's like disfigured.
It's like some girl playing a violin, and it turns out just some monster. She just like has this really monster look. I was like, what did Cartoon Network smoke to make this show?
I love the one scene. What was it? I think they travel to New York and he comes across like a talking cockroach and he's like, "You want to know what made? You want to know what made those bones? You don't want to know what made those bones. You want to know what's behind that door? You don't want to know what's behind that door." It was like, dude, what's behind the door? I kind of want to know.
Yes, yeah, no, I that's right. I remember that episode because Muriel won a contest to like go play in the big city because she's really good at this one instrument. And like, they end up getting roped and did like, you want to know what's behind the door? You don't want to know what's behind the door.
Yeah, you want to know what made these bones? You don't want to know what made these
I don't want to make these bones. I'm just sitting there dying the whole time. I still remember like being in my grandmother's house. I don't know why I remember this one episode. There's this one episode, and I think I can remember because it was like a two-parter episode where Courage had to fight a guy who was in a roaming tower. And it was like shooting people with like depression cannonballs where like you get hit by that and you just turn into like a depressed person. And it was just like, this is such a weird episode. I think the only reason I really loved it was because the music was so like gothically creepy. And I was like, okay, I'm really into this. Oh yeah, don't get greedy. Don't get greedy, sir.
Yep.
You got it. But, oh my god, yeah, Courage was such a fun show.
It was.
I never watched Chaos
People
Dragons.
get scared of King Ramses. Like,
Chaos Dragons over here talking about they named their character, they named their cats after the SWAT cats. Honestly, I respect it. I respect it a lot.
too.
I knew. Okay, that's what I was because I remember T-Bone.
Okay, screw
And I
it.
ca-
We'll come back later.
We'll come back. But then I didn't make the connection of like, oh yeah, that is SWAT cat. Ooh.
Yeah, it's T-Bone and Razor.
See, see, Balto. I have a cat now. I can't. The place I live in, I can't have dogs. But if I ever get a dog, I'm also 100% gonna name it Balto. Either Balto or Dante.
I actually never watched Balto. I've been meaning to do that for years.
Wait, you never watched Balto?
I know, right? Crazy.
Oh, I'm shaming you.
Now how can you call yourself a 90s child if you haven't watched the cinematic masterpiece in Balto?
I grew up in the 90 Disney films. Does that count?
A Disney film though.
Years,
Tiny is a fantastic film.
I'm using Baltimore. I'm using Baltimore.
Watch the first Balto and then never watch anything after that.
Right, yeah, don't watch
Don't
the
watch the sequels. It's not worth it. Ignore the sequels.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to watch a singing rap it, or no, was it rapping or singing? I don't know what it is.
Have I seen
Treasure
Titan
Planet for
AE?
Kingdom Hearts 4. Honestly,
You know, Titan AE is one of those movies. I swear I did see it, and I don't remember it.
Okay.
I definitely remember Titan A, and I think I had it on VHS, which is an old ass sentence in itself.
But like, of all the movies that I vaguely remember seeing, that I've only saw in theaters, it was Sinbad, the animated Sinbad movie.
With Brad Pitt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was DreamWorks, I think.
I
Titan
remember that.
AE was what's that guy's name? I think it's the guy who does American Tail. I think it's his name. The director.
I don't think it's him.
Was it?
Who did Sinbad?
No, not Sinbad. Titan AE was it wasn't DreamWorks.
Oh, it might have been. Yeah, actually, you know what? You're right.
Titan AE, I think, was directed by and I'm forgetting his name, but I think he did American
Yo,
Tail.
you're right. Yeah, that animation style would have been.
Don Bluth. That was a Don Bluth because he also did I think Anastasia.
Don Bluth. It was
Thank you.
animated and similar.
Yeah, no, it's Don Bluth. Okay, yeah, no, because that's what I was thinking of. I was like, it's the same guy who made American Tail, like I swear. And because he did, I think he did that. He did Swan Princess, and then I think he did Fern Gully.
no.
no.
Fern Gully. That's one we actually did watch.
No, he didn't do Fern Gully, but
No, he did Fern Gully. I remember not.
he did An American Tale. He did The Land Before Time. He did.
Right.
Secret
I
of
grew up
Nim.
on those movies.
Secret of Nim terrified me as a child. Okay, that was not a kid's movie.
It didn't terrify
No,
me.
Secret of Nim was
That's weird.
terrifying.
My family and I bonded over that movie.
That movie is terrifying.
It's not
know what
that
y'all talking
terrifying. Sure, there's some mice killing each other with swords and all.
Nah,
Are
no,
you
that
sure
movie was
there's
terrifying.
no but in America? Cats. So, yeah, The Secret of Nim was one of those movies I didn't watch. Wow.
I will admit, though, I mean, the rest of the sequels weren't very good, but like American Tail and then Five Goes West. Five Goes West is at least watchable.
Yeah,
It's not a great sequel, but it's watchable because it does have some fun moments.
yeah,
but
Five
after-
West was tolerable.
Yeah, but after that, and I found out there was like 3 other movies, I was like, why?
But why?
But
But why?
Did he do Rock? Oh, Joe,
Rockadoodle.
Jesus, Chaos
regret
is
watching
bringing
that movie.
out like the classic. I don't know anyone else that remembered Rockadoodle Doo. I feel
I
like I
do.
was like, one of the one few people who was like, wasn't this a movie?
It was a movie. It wasn't a good movie.
There was also a movie with the penguin. I think a Pebble and the Penguin.
Yes, that's what it was. Yes.
The Pebble and the Oh, see, Chaos, you make me feel old right now.
No, it's weird his career because like for
You're making me feel old.
his career is bizarre because like for every great film that he did, he has like an equally bad one that he did.
Yeah, I remember. I've heard of Rockadoodle Doo, but I cannot for the life of me remember the plot was.
It's like a rooster that is like the animal's version of Elvis Presley.
Okay, I remember it was a rooster, but I can't remember what the plot was. I just remember it was a rooster.
It was like it was almost like the Princess and the Bride sort of thing.
Okay.
About Rockadoodle in a bedtime story, and it just comes to life.
For some reason, when you said rooster, my brain went to the rooster from not Fox and the Hound, damn it, Robin Hood, and I was like, no, that's a different.
Now I ask.
He goes by a different name.
Watch the big guy and the Rusty the boy robot.
Wasn't it on Fox Kids?
That one does not ring a bell to me.
Yeah,
I
that
want to
one-
say that was on Fox Kids. Rusty and Boy Robot. That sounds like something Fox Kids.
Sounds like something Fox.
You know, I think it's because I did watch Cartoon Network over Nickelodeon most of the time. I was just shown a lot of weird stuff, and just so many different things as a kid.
It's one of the things.
Iron Giant.
Oh, how does he forget
that
All
is a
Dogs Go
great
to
film.
Heaven?
movie.
That is a great movie, but like it is bizarre.
We also forgot All Dogs Go to Heaven. That's also Don Bluth's film.
Oh yeah, that
So, okay, see, that's another one.
And technically, they're all now owned by Disney.
See, now that's right. That's another one. But then, see, for All Dogs Go to Heaven, we had a troll in Central Park. Not
Yeah.
that film. I think part of it is because I've also seen all of them stuff. Oh lord. Just the bad ones where you just completely rip.
And what's bonkers is I actually had a chance to meet Don Bluth, but I had to cancel because he was at a convention I was planning on going to, but I had to cancel at the last minute because like everyone at my hotel like bailed out, and I was so mad.
What do you want?
Oh, is that 10-10 being bad?
Yes.
What's your attention?
I swear. Well then get over here, you little turd.
And there it is.
It must be like cat season. Because Sora was being bad earlier today too. And I was like, what is... Cause like, if I'm not giving him my attention, like, if I'm on my computer, he starts meowing at me, and then the moment I get up for him, he starts running away and trying to hide. I'm like, you wanted my attention, what do you want?
Right, see, it's like, what do you want? What? Never mind.
You just said, I command you to love me. That is your job.
That tone. Forget it. Right. Hey, you're gonna pretend that I'm not here. Okay.
Dang. Tintin's kind of being a troll right now.
I don't understand what he wants.
You know, your pad is on the other side of the room. Go lay down over there. See, and this was always the hard part. It was like, okay, can I not only collect them all, but can I get all of the links and stuff like open so that I can actually, you know, max these out?
So, what was it? We're back. A dinosaur tail was good too, if anyone remembers that.
Oh my god.
I don't.
Is that the We're Back?
Yes.
Dinosaur?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I remember that one.
Oh my god, I distinctly remember like bringing that movie to daycare. So like we, as the kids, we could watch it and we're all just roll back the clock, turn back the clock. It's like, oh my gosh. You know, the dinosaurs at one point, they invade a parade going on in the middle of New York. And like everybody thinks it's just a part of the act. Until a little girl walks up to the T-Rex and gets, oh wow, it's a real dinosaur, and then everybody's
Wow. It's like, oh wait, it's a real dinosaur. Wait a minute.
That was one of those movies that like, okay, so like that's one of those films like you can't watch that movie with logic in mind. It doesn't make any sense logically. So like it goes for like emotion. Like it's like an because the third act of that movie is that like they're supposed to go back in time. I forget what it was, but I think it was like they needed to get like acclimated to like the new world because they ended up eating an alien cereal. Right? The plot of this movie is all over the place. It's absolute nonsense. So they're supposed to go to the Natural Museum of History. Right? They're dinosaurs, and they have to go to this to find this historian so they can figure out like how they're gonna. It's like, while you're there, don't meet my brother, Professor Screw Up. It's just like, what is going on in this movie? What is going on? And like the whole third act of the movie is this circus run by the evil Professor Screw Eye, who like basically puts the dinosaurs into slavery, or like rather it's like, yeah, you work for me.
And then like
now.
the animation changes too. Like they're like,
Yes.
oh, they're not cartoon anymore. They're like,
Yeah.
they're like real dinosaurs.
Well, because it's
Like,
like
what
he's gonna
happened?
kill. He's basically gonna like kill the two kids that they picked up along the way, and he's like, if you don't do what I want, I'm going to kill them. And so he's like, all right, I'll do it. So he turns them back into their old prehistoric selves, so like they actually look scary again. But then the little boy gets free and goes up to the dinosaur while he's already in chaos. You're not a bad guy. Trust me. This Staten Island kid telling you, you're not a bad guy. You're like me. You just misunderstood. and he turns back into his normal derpy dino stuff. And I'm just like, what?
What?
What is going on?
Real
Oh,
New York accent.
I'm just like, what is happening?
Definitely all over the place. So if you want a
Listen,
crazy
they didn't
plot,
say the plots
watch
had to
the
make
claymation
sense.
Movie,
No,
The
it
Adventure of
does
Mark
not
Twain.
make sense at all. That movie is weird.
I believe it.
I totally believe it.
And I absolutely remember watching that film because I remember replaying the song multiple times.
I think I had. I'm trying to remember if we had it on VHS. We had so many VHS tapes. Like
See, what they say, the movie starts with a T-Rex golfing. What did you expect?
I mean,
the T-Rex, it's one of those like, it's John Goodman. What's his name? From The Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, Pacha.
Watch it.
As the T-Rex. It's Pacha as the T-Rex, and he's like, "Oh, hello. I'm gonna explain to these little birds who fell out of a tree how." And they're just like, "Yeah, we didn't ask, but thanks for telling us."
It's like, I don't remember asking, but thanks for telling us, I guess.
The heck is that? All I saw was like teeth, and I'm like, "What am I?"
That was an
Oh my
odd
god,
zoom
look
in.
at that!
I was like,
Toxamander.
That's a sick name actually. Toxamander.
It's basically a salamander.
But it's a toxic salamander. Yeah.
According to my data slide, it's a toxamander.
Well, you see, according to the data slides, he's a salamander, but he admits deadly poison to his enemies.
It'll never stop being funny.
Oh my god, they come with a. I like the penguin though.
Mm-hmm. I know, right?
Yeah, the penguin's a fun one.
Penguin looks so fun.
Waddle, waddle.
Oh my god, I'm scrolling down memory lane. I mean, like, even though I had my birthday, now I'm scrolling down memory lane. I'm like, dang, I remember all these VHS tapes.
I know, right? We're just throwing down memory lane.
This man over here mentions Gex. I'm like, oh.
Is she going to be all right?
Meanwhile,
Oh, I think I remember, guys.
I'm fine. Thanks to Quasimodo.
Quasimodo, where did the creature go?
It's up there.
Right.
Are you still fought this thing?
I'm pretty sure it's the same Dream Eater.
Wait,
Wait.
I'll go
I don't know
with
why I
you.
thought you fought it already.
Thanks, but
Did
stay
it look
with
like
her.
Did it look like a cat that just grew wings?
Quasimodo, did your heart have the answer?
Sir, I don't think it's the time to ask the question like it's
I was like,
right
should
now.
you ask that now while everything's on fire?
It's perfect
Exactly.
timing. Perfect timing, Riku.
And I was like, perfect timing.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on here, but my cat is quite literally throwing. I don't get it.
Well, I guess you three got this covered.
It was a walk in the park. How would you know? You don't have any legs.
Oh, you mean rip off Bugs Life? You don't have any
These gargoyles, there's never a dull moment with them.
These dumbass gargoyles, I swear.
Aw, give me a break. Is this a figure of speech?
Both of you pipe down and get ready, because here comes some more.
Also, I try to forget Ants was a movie.
Yeah, you know what's crazy though is because Ants and Bug Life really came out within like 3.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, didn't it come like around the
And-
same time?
It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
Ants basically rushed production to try to get it out before Bug Life,
And you know
and they were like, "You want to watch a cartoon movie about a soldier and basically like graphic war and everyone's dying and then just the mental anguish?"
Okay, listen. Okay, don't crucify me, please. Don't crucify me.
What?
Still have not seen Bugs Life.
It wasn't
I've
the
seen-
greatest Pixar movie, honestly.
I've
Especially
seen
when it came out
Ants.
after Toy Story.
So Boa, I'm gonna give you a brief rundown of basically what Bug Life is. Have you seen Seven Samurai or some variation of it?
Yes.
There you
That's
go.
what I've
That's
heard.
Bug Life.
Yeah.
That's
That's what I
Bugs Life
heard.
is literally
It's like,
just Disney Seven Samurai. That's all it is.
but with bugs. Bugs.
It is literally like when somebody pointed that out to me, and I remember watching this movie again, and I was just like, you know what? You're right. Because the plot of Seven Samurais is you literally have a colony of poor people. You have the one messenger who's like, hey, we're getting picked off by these bandits, and we're a bunch of poor people, and we can't get rid of the bandits, so let me go out and find warriors. So he goes out and finds warriors, brings them back to his village to save the village, and this is not the plot of Bugs Life. This is the plot of
Right.
Samurai. That's literally what happened.
Yeah, you're just like,
It's
wait
Seven Samurai
a minute.
Bravo.
minus people losing their arms.
Good rundown. As for this guy,
Yes, let it burn. The flames will consume everything.
you forgot to play Hellfire, by the way.
You see? This is the power that has been granted to me.
I see a sad old man with a dark heart.
Oh, there you go.
No, you deserve that. Take this, Frollo.
Also, Riku could do the most same thing and literally
Hey, yo,
just
somebody go get this man ice back. Get this man ice back.
he can literally
Exactly.
just push him at this point.
Literally.
Hey,
Riku
yo,
said,
wrong.
take this L.
Now
Hey, yo, you
you
can
will
hold
be
this in.
judged just like the rest.
Yo, can you please fall?
Angels in the Alpha. I literally was just thinking about that earlier too, given that the ended.
Oh, there he goes.
There he goes.
You did.
Judgment is mine.
I have no shame. It was.
Your anthem.
Oh, I should have saw
What
that.
Why
the-
are you here?
Oh. Okay, joke's
Your
over.
best friend is never far.
So sad. The cost of yielding to the darkness.
You could write a book about that.
But I embrace the darkness. And unless you hurry up and learn to do the same, your story will end just like his.
I walk the road to dawn.
Ayo. Go
Still
off.
afraid of the dark, I see.
I've been disking.
Also, hi, Ben Diskin.
Bro, I hate Zano so much though.
Yeah.
Like he's so smug.
But that is a fire quote though. I walk the
thinks I'm
road
afraid
to
of the
dawn.
dark?
Exactly.
Bruh.
No. Not
I think
while
I like
have
it-
the Keyblade.
I think I like the line better
It
in
will
Chain
guide
of
me to the
Memories,
light.
Mm-hmm.
where
Yeah, at the end
where they're
where-
leaving. Yeah, they're leaving like
Diz is
Castle Oblivion,
asking.
and he's like, and Diz is like, oh, are you gonna want to night or twilight or whatever? And he's like, no, I'm gonna walk the road.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Billy
fire.
Zane is good in this game, but damn, Billy Zane is amazing in the movie. Tales from the Crypt presents Demon Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Except Billy Zane is not in this game. That was actually Richard.
No, Billy
F.
Zane
Hart.
only did Kingdom Hearts 1, but he
Yeah.
sometimes is in archive games. What's actually cool is if you actually go up to Billy Zane and you like ask him like Kingdom Hearts stuff, like sometimes he will doodle an anthem for you. It's not the greatest anthem, but he does remember doing anthem.
That's, at least he remembers. I'll give him that.
He's
Also,
like,
can you talk about the fact that this 3 meters name is Wargile?
I mentioned that earlier. I was like,
Yeah.
what type of name is that?
That is so sick. That is so fire.
Heal.
Yo, Al,
Okay.
Donald, where are you? Oh wait, he's not in.
It's like, Riku's like, wow, now I know how Sora feels.
It's just like like Donald has like one block of magic. Like Donald, I need you to heal me. What did he do? A fire! It was completely missed.
Oh yeah, Donald's just like, there you go, heal. He heals one of the 3 meters. Like, what?
No, Donald!
You had one job!
You had one job, you stupid duck!
You stupid duck! You'll see, Donald, this is why they like me better.
Okay, but for real though, like Goofy sometimes be like on point with like clues and shit. It's crazy.
No, Goofy
Honestly, would
is
be.
smart.
Yeah.
Like because he's always simplify. He just simplifies things, and he's like, well,
just yeet me?
Yes, he just yeeted you from the tail.
Wait, try that again.
Did you just yeet me?
There's a quote for you. Did you just
See,
yeet
no,
me?
okay, I don't want to get ahead of us because, you know, there's, you know, the movie I'm not to reference is literally one that's coming up later in this game. But, like, they kind of prove this in the Three Musketeers film, right? Because the big thing with them is like, oh, well, Mickey can't do anything because he's too small, and Donald's a coward, and Goofy, well, you're just stupid. And it's like, you know, that's not actually kind of true.
I mean, he's silly. Doesn't mean he's dumb.
Goofy
He lives up to the name Goofy, but he's not
Goofy is over here like noticing things that are.
Also, some of the screenshots from 3 where like Goofy just looks so done. He's just like, he's like, I'm gonna yuck you.
I'm gonna yuck you up.
He looks so. He's like, I've been in this game for 20 years. I'm done.
He's like, I've been in this for how many years?
I just picture every enemy's name is Damien. You're like, where's my money? Where's my money, Damien?
Oh, come on. I still think Goofy's the real big bad of these games.
Goofy's secretly mom. It's like you finally get the reveal of, oh my god, no, how about this? You get the reveal of Masters and Masters.
And
it's just
let
like,
me guess
he's
out
like,
who
you
Max's
should've-
mom is.
No, watch it be like Max or something, and he's like, I should have known better.
Oh, I would be done. Be like,
It's like you should have known better.
would lose my mind. I would lose my mind in the good and bad way if that was true. I just lose my mind.
He'd be like, Maxie? Maxie? Like, I never wanted to go down this road.
Can we all agree Donald was holding out on us 3 and 3? He could nuke the final bosses, but he chose not to.
if you're talking about the Zeta Flare, then yes.
Man, I was saying, you tried the Zeta Flare that one time, and
No, the fact that, like, Goofy even said Donald don't, like, makes you seem like he's done this before, because he knew it was coming up.
He's doing it again. Mickey, you told me he was gonna do it again.
But no, you told him not to do it again.
I can't do Mickey voice right now.
Oh,
Because I have no upper register.
That's what I can do. Like, turn it up. You think this is a game? You think this is a game?
This is like a yucking game? You think this is a yucking game? Well, it is technically available to PS4. Shut your rubbing mouth, Sora. I don't want to hear it.
This fight is actually annoying. It's just so weird.
Come on.
I mean, because he's flying. He's not gonna land.
Exactly. I'm flying. I can go on land or fly. Like, I don't know how this makes me feel. Come on, heal. Goofy gets all of their... Oh! Oh my!
I drink your milkshake. I drink it up. Oh my god! I need to watch that scene again.
No!
You had one bar left.
Okay, I'm starting to figure his pattern out.
Yeah, that's good. No, I see the prog.
There's the penguin behind you.
What do you? A lot of people know there will be blood. It's like an Academy nominated film. I think it was Academy Award winning film.
I think it did win.
Hold on. Yeah, I was gonna say, because that's Daniel, Daniel D. Lewis.
Oh, Mr. I am the king of method acting.
Yeah.
It's like Daniel Day-Lewis. Like, to prepare for my Lincoln role, I pretended to go to theaters a lot. I don't know, I'm just guessing.
Yeah, Academy Award winning. For Best Cinematography and Best Actor in Daniel Day-Lewis.
I've been trying to block this the whole time.
Yep, it was nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah.
You just realized you could block the ball?
No, I've been trying to block it. I was in that frame where I couldn't. It's the stupid
It's just
frames,
like,
I tell
listen,
you.
I want to block it, but like the timing. But the timing.
Oh, I don't believe it. My team actually might make a comeback. Bro, what is happening?
It's like find those data bosses in Cage 2. Just gotta read their pattern.
Also, I'm just gonna put this out there on a somewhat unrelated note. Last night, the boss and I were not even really we were. I was going on a rant about FNAF, about Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh yeah.
The game or the
Did you finish
movie?
it?
No, for some reason. Well, I'm not gonna say it here on screen, but
True.
let's just say I had a certain way to potentially watch it without going to the movie theaters, and it was not working. So I need to figure out the best way to do that.
I mean, you can watch it on Peacock.
Yeah, but see, I gotta pay.
So you did not pay money.
You were trying to watch A Picnic in the Park.
Actually, you know what? That's not true. Okay, let me just put it this way. I might have to go back through my emails and look at this again, because when I booked my to Universal Studios, they were like, because of that, you've now got 6 free months. No, I'm gonna have to see if I can actually cash in on that.
Yeah.
So I think that's like 6 free months, pretty much like right up until the end of the so like, maybe I'll try to catch up on that.
Picture. Did you get it?
Yes! From Die Hard.
I'm trying to picture Goofy and Die Hard.
But see, like, okay. I'll do it after the cutscene.
Oh. That is one particularly annoying boss.
I'm sitting over here giggling. Devin's just like.
I'm so happy I can breathe again. Huh. The Kingdom Hearts Chronicle. We all know what happened. We already played through that.
We did. It's Goofy's. Niall, what was that you said before?
He made me live inside the bell tower, but the real walls were the ones I built around my heart. You helped me see that, Riku.
I was speaking from personal experience.
I'd say you still keep a lot locked inside.
We all do that sometimes. There are just some things we need to keep separate from the world at large. At least until we have time to figure them out.
I know the road my heart walks.
Guardian Bell.
See, I do like Riku's story across the Kingdom Hearts games because I feel like it could have so easily just made him the antagonist.
Mm-hmm.
But like they really did go with the redemption arc for him, and I think they did it. I think they did his story particularly really well.
I really think they did. Like, you can see the slow progression of Riku.
He's like the most consistent.
Yeah,
that's
what it is. He's the most consistent.
You haven't forgotten. What?
You made us a promise.
I did?
That you'd always be there. To bring us back.
Yeah.
Got it memorized?
That's my line.
Best friends forever. Where? What happened to me? Roxas. That's me. Dylan. Alias. Evan. Yenzo.
Wait, the scars are gone.
We are people again.
Yeah, his murder scars are gone.
But only the ones who joined the organization here. I guess Xehanort doesn't count. But where are Braig and... Isa?
See, okay. I definitely feel like that should have been a spoiler. That should have been a little hint coming up.
Oh, what? Him saying,
where's Braig? Yeah, where's Braig?
Yeah. If you played Birth by Sleep, then you're like, by the way, so you remember this one particular guy?
Also, to acknowledge because supposedly like he had 2 teardrops under his eyes, and the claim is that like I guess as a gang, I'm not saying I'm a gang member, but I'm saying usually gang member. If they have teardrops under their eyes, it means like murder. You murdered somebody.
Yep, that's
so the fact
me.
that Axel has 2 of them, we know he's in Chain of Memories. He kills Vexen. I'm trying to remember the second one.
Maybe Larxene?
Maybe?
No, that was Sora killed Larxene.
No, yeah, because he's like...
Oh, it was Zexion.
Okay, maybe.
It was either him or Alias. It was one of the 2.
One of them, but yeah, they were like, did you just murder somebody?
Yes.
I was like, I mean, that is my job, is it not?
Axel's like, yep, that's me. You might be wondering how I got here.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take a bathroom break real quick, and then we're gonna keep going, so...
Very good.
Hang tight.
Apparently we're doing, what if Goofy is an X whatever movie?
No, I was just gonna say, so like Goofy has to like, he's up on the balcony, and he's just up on the balcony, what did you say? Yippee-ki-yay, mother yucker?
Watch Pete have Pete behind.
What did? Oh God, I don't know if I can do Pete's voice. Oh.
Pete's very deep. Pete has a deep voice.
Yeah. That's like, okay, hold on. Let me try to pull on like my best conservative dad voice. Now, what did you say? What did you say that quote was there, Goof? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. You mean, you mean, well, excuse me, Pete. I think you mean yucker. He's gonna be so mad when he comes back and hears this.
That fight was so stressful, and what did I just miss?
Nothing.
You'll see it in the replay.
I'm sure I will. And yet
You might
Shion
put a
is
beat
always
somewhere.
forgotten until 3. Oh no, Shion's not forgotten. If anyone's forgotten, it's Naminé.
Who will I have ice cream with?
Bro, that was like so depressing.
Oh my god.
That line hits so hard. Oh my
They could have said
goodness.
anything else. They could have been like, no, don't go, or wait, come back. He just said, but who am I gonna have ice cream with? I'm like, oh my god.
It's
Like-
so corny, but it's also so sad.
You just say
So
so
sad.
horny but sad.
It's
I
so
mean,
corny.
It's corny.
Oh, you
but
said hard. I thought you said.
Oh. Oh.
I thought you said it's so
Oh
horny.
dear.
I was like, Boa, what?
I think at this point it's one of those. I'm really gonna have to play the game to like really see the full context of that. But it's just like
the whole ice cream thing.
Yeah, out of context, you're just like, if you're watching this, it's like, this is a really sad scene, and then he just goes, "Who will I have ice cream with?" I'm like, wait, what?
So basically, 3 Fight. I mean, you just have to watch. You don't even have to play the game. Like you can literally But it's called 3 Fight A over 2 days because it's pretty much it takes place right before Kingdom Hearts, and it's pretty much Roxas's 358 days in the organization.
Yeah.
Because the rest of the 7 days is in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that a calamari?
Pretty much.
Brawlamari.
But pretty much it. And he just spends out when he's not doing missions. He's just literally like getting ice cream and sitting on the Twilight Town's tower for hours.
Yep.
Talking nonsense, and they're just looking at look at the sound stuff. This is what we do. This is what we do.
I just like.
I think the best part. That's a stick.
Oh yeah, they're like Roxas. That's a stick. I do like the joke. They need to bring back joke weapons in Kingdom Hearts because that was pretty funny. Like you can actually like one of Axel's joke weapons is a pizza. He holds 2 pizzas. And I think somebody has like a baseball bat or something.
I'm still laughing when they're like, Axel. Yep, that's me. You're wondering. You might be wondering how I got here.
It's like record scratch.
Fastest I've done that.
Yep.
Alright.
That was pretty good.
Yep. Get lost, Squidward.
No! SpongeBob! No!
They were that voice actor was actually at a convention like just a month nearby.
Wait, Squidward's voice actor?
Yeah.
Hey, yo!
Yeah, he was in the state, yeah. He was at a convention, but it was too far away. I didn't feel like driving. So this was like an hour away, and I'm like, I'm good.
Candy goggles.
Ooh. Oh, new training toy for Dream Eaters.
Oh, you're doing the...
Oh, we're doing this world, yeah.
I thought you were doing the other one. That's right.
Just depending on power level, this one is not as...
What? This
tough as the other.
outfit? Hey, I know where I am. Huh?
That's not the same.
Whoa!
Sort of the same.
What is that?
Off the danger I go.
Typical Sora.
The one thing I don't like about Tron's world is kind of the same with how I don't like Pirates. At least first iteration is it's just a hard animation, just disturbance.
Yeah, it is a little. I don't want to say jarring, but it's kind of off-putting.
It's like Uncanny Valley, where I'm just like, there's clearly a clash in anime, where it's like decided to go for realistic style.
Yeah,
I
mean,
like they did with Pirates of the Caribbean. It kind of worked.
Have you ever seen the original? Have you ever seen the original Tron?
Don't laugh at this sentence, but I'm about to make this sentence. So when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, I went to Blockbuster and I rented out Pirates of the Caribbean and Tron because I didn't know what these movies were in their game.
Tron is a bizarre film.
Yes,
it's definitely dated. It is 100% dated.
Dated. Oh my!
It's very dated.
It is
dated. Is the word. But it's also the other word for it. It is 80s. It is the 80s.
It is the pinnacle of 80s.
Yeah. Like, you
Like
look at
the
this movie and say,
outfit,
yeah, this was definitely
the hair,
the 80s.
The language, 80s. 80s everywhere.
Everything about that movie says 80s.
I mean, that whole concept is like that's only something that could ever be made in the 80s.
And they're like, "Are you a user or a programmer?"
What? You're just like, what?
It's like, I'm sorry.
was like,
Wait, sorry, hold on. What was the quote again?
Oh, are you a user or a programmer?
No, this is Patrick.
Okay, good job. That's a good
Got
one.
him.
I mean, the one bright spot though in because apparently there's going to be a third Tron movie called Ares. I don't know why.
Oh
It
goodness.
is starring Jared.
Can't they
Yeah,
not?
starring Jared Leto. But the only redeeming factor of Tron Legacy is literally it's just one gigantic Daft Punk.
I was gonna say, bro, I was gonna say Daft Punk's music has to be the best part.
It's literally just a giant music video for Daft Punk. That's all it is.
That's literally what it is.
It's so sad because they're not around anymore.
I know they blew themselves up. I'm so sad. They're like, we're getting out of the pandemic, but we have to lose Daft Punk.
Daft Punk's like, I got you. We're taking one for the team.
I can't even remember if I ever saw their faces.
You're a real one. You're a real one, man. We're gonna miss you, man.
You the real MVP.
Like, Scoo, I'm gonna miss them. Because Matthew Luke. Oh no. Shaggy's in the
Oh, Matthew Lillard. Okay, school.
That is kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy how like he went from just being an actor to play Shaggy in the live action movies, like now he's officially Shaggy's voice actor. It's like that's dope.
Oh, they actually made him the. When was this?
Yes. Yeah, he's been voicing Shaggy for like the better part of a decade now. It's like
Oh wow.
And bomb.
This gives a whole meaning to the phrasing.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's not a nice phrasing to say that.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I'll just dub it as KMS.
Keep myself safe. I agree.
Yeah, exactly. Totally.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say.
No.
Wait, what? Hey, yo.
That's usually what people when they say KMS means, but it's like I'm trying to be positive here. I'm trying to have a positive meaning, man.
Let's really go, don't say. I usually hear it on them like YouTube things. Like, don't forget to like and smash that like button. I'm like, what?
Yeah, if you love this video, just smash that like. Why are you speaking like this?
Like, why are you screaming
It's
at
like,
me on the other side of this
Why are you
video?
screaming like this is WWE?
Okay, well, that like button. What I was gonna say was okay. I kind of got off topic as far as because I didn't finish my thoughts earlier as far as the FNAF movie.
I'm not Matthew Lillard.
I didn't watch the movie, but I did go on YouTube and pull up an hour and 30 minutes of Matt Pat from Game Theory explaining the entire story of the games, and I'm just like, Five Nights at Freddy's could give Kingdom Hearts a.
So I actually, there's actually a post, and on Twitter that somebody actually made that compared to like who has the most confusing plot, and somebody said truthfully FNAF, because with Kingdom Hearts technically like you don't really retcon anything. These things are told out of like slightly out of order.
Yeah.
While like with FNAF, you don't really know where you are.
Yes.
In terms of the timeline of things.
That was the thing I was trying to say last night. I think I made it clear. I was just like, look, just because you added more story to the game does not make it good. FNAF is a prime example of like, look, just because we have lore does not mean that this is a good series of video games. And quite frankly, they took what was honestly like a really fun game and just kind of like way overcomplicated.
Like Kingdom Hearts can be summed up to power, friendship, stopping evil.
Right, cliche anime Japanese writing. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't even like FNAF because I don't really do like stuff or jump scares or
Same.
you know, I don't really like animatronics, like inanimate objects come to life, stuff like that. I'm like, I don't do that. So the fact that you have like even I understood like the basic plot of okay, you have 5 kids that disappeared, most likely, probably, unfortunately, and they're stuffed into robots and they're haunting you. Okay, that's the basic plot. But now it's like, oh well, you have a guy who might have planned this, or he might be a serial, you know, killer and all this other craziness, and then it's like there's soul dirt or something, or I don't even know. Just
like, yeah, I think
soul
what
spirit.
it was like liquid gel or something.
Liquid metal that like contains the souls of the spirits, and I'm like,
what? I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
So
But,
I'm like, I don't follow this. Somebody tried to explain all this to me, and I got lost. Part of
see, but that's
metal
spirit. That's the thing. That's what I was saying, Devin, last night. I'm like, the first game when it came out, it was really simple. They explained it just enough that like you didn't have to question any of it.
Also, apparently you have to read the books now. Like the books are required for lore.
See, that's okay. This is where
That's-
so this is my okay. Let me just tell you right now. This is my beef with Five Nights at Freddy's, and it's really not a beef just with Five Nights at Freddy's. It is a beef I have with the entire indie horror gaming industry. I'm like, just because you want to make lore does not make your games interesting.
Thank you. Very well
Like
said.
people complain about the Kingdom Hearts mobile games, and it's just like, well, yes, they're like they're interesting, but they're not like required to play technically. Like it's just basically like if you want more background about this character, then feel free. But it's really not a requirement at this
Like,
point.
if you really want more plot, then sure.
Do you want to know what my opinion? What FNAF is slowly starting to turn into in a good way? Star Wars. Where like everything that comes out FNAF related is now canon, and it's like stop doing that.
Oh lord.
So on page 57 of the Old Republic book, volume 7, page 8, on the
You asked me a question the other day about what happened at the end of FNAF 2. Well, if you read page 5 of the 3rd volume of the Walter Clockhart series, it'll tell you. My God!
Well, that happened.
So much. It's like, okay, because like my cat, people will be like, well, what do you mean? They have so much lore in FNAF. Okay, yeah.
Okay, but who asked for more lore?
But also, look at what's happening with this. There's a little game that I'd like to introduce you all to. It's called Hello Neighbor.
I've heard of it.
Horrible game. Horrible. But anyway, I'll talk about that in a minute.
Whoa! Oh man!
He's like a little boy. Oh wait, he is a little boy.
He's so tiny compared to everybody else. Like proportions.
I don't have any handles, but the name's Sora.
Verifying handle, Sora.
Program does not exist.
Handle not found. Stray program recognized.
Hey! What?
Isolating for quarantine.
Whoa there! That is so unfriendly.
Emotional damage? Question mark?
That is so unfriendly.
And he just runs away. He's like, bye.
I'm like, Sora, this, you know it's not your first rodeo, right? I don't know what you were expecting.
No. It's like, you've been here before. You know how the Drawn world works. And yet, you still choose to do this.
Oh, find these guys. Okay.
You're hitting the child.
They don't care. It's the longest running joke in this series.
Right. So, here's my thing with Five Nights at Freddy's. The Five Nights at Freddy's at a time where independent horror games were really beginning to on as far as like game developers just taking simple concepts and executing them well. but also with the use of social media and the internet to like make it a big thing, right? Because where we are in the state of gaming today is not where we were back in 2013, right? So when a game like Five Nights at Freddy's comes out and everyone's like, oh, is this really fun, like scary horror game, $5, you go on there. Okay, so a lot of YouTubers got in on that and played that game, right? Markiplier did, PewDiePie did, you know, the list goes on, right? So these big YouTube gamers, they were playing the game and it got, you know, really fun.
Oh yeah.
It hit success. And the thing was, the subsequent Final Nights at Freddy's games, from what I understand, they get a little bit more complicated in terms of gameplay, but they do have just sprinklings of lore in there. It's not overly done with lore. The things, and I guess that's where, like, I would say, I would argue, like, okay, I guess that's where have to play with it to a degree, right? To some degree, I think that's where they get away with it. However, this game, Hello Neighbor, takes that fundamental problem of, like, we have a really interesting concept for what is a scary horror game, and just decided, nah, we just want to do the lore part because, like, that seems to be the thing that everybody loves. It's like, yeah, okay, but that doesn't mean the game, it came at the sacrifice of the game, which is ultimately the biggest problem. You know, like, we could tell, like, if you want to tell, like, a fun story here in Kingdom, you can go ahead and do that. But the game should still be fun. And if the game is not, then we're just not going to care for it.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes.
So were they supposed to end on the fourth game? Were they supposed to end on the fourth game and then the guy changed his mind and was like, actually, I'm going to change the context? Because apparently, like, MatPat actually was, like, accurate and predicting what he thought it was.
Yeah, well, see, that's also part of the other thing, is that MatPat and a lot of these, like, game theorist channels also started getting really popular because Let Me Explain thing on YouTube was starting to come up and get really big. Like, there's a lot of those kinds of videos now, people explaining. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Anyway.
Both is about to go on a rant.
I mean,
just
nothing important's happening, so.
No, it was just something I just read. Anyway. But those concepts were getting, those kinds of YouTube channels were getting bigger. They were getting more popular. So so now not only can you tell a complicated story, but it's, oh, well, maybe this, like, YouTuber who's looking for, like, content can, like, break down my story and decipher it and put it together. And that's what Hello Neighbor did. They sacrificed making a good game for, let's just try to make a complicated story so we can get these views. I mean, the guy was literally, the creator of, begging MatPat to, like, please go watch our animated series and then do a video. Because it's really, that's just like, no, sir, I will not do that.
Or it was like, no, sir,
like,
I don't think I will.
It's like making a Whopper and like, please eat my burger. You know you want to eat the burger. I want you to eat the burger. It's not a good burger, but I made it anyway because...
Dang, now I want a burger.
Like, you have to understand that, like, this Hello Neighbor has the audacity, our favorite word, it has the audacity to charge $60, Devin, $60 for what is ultimately a broken, unfinished beta test of a game that gets messier and worse as it goes on.
$60 full price.
$60, and so does the sequel.
The audacity.
And guess what? Oh, these games collectively, if they are working, total 3 hours long.
The audacity.
$60 for a 3-hour basic game.
Aren't people complaining?
Thank you.
what was it? Rockstar charged like $60 for, was it Red Dead Redemption 1, and all I did was just kind of clean up the animation.
Oh god.
And they're like, hey, we ported it. And all we did was slightly clean up the animation. Please pay $60 for this game.
Yep. I will say, I'm gonna have to look up reviews for this because I just saw that, so I just re-downloaded a horror game on my PlayStation that I haven't played in a while. It's called Alan Wake. And I literally did not know that there was a sequel being made until I saw, literally 3 days ago, one of my friends on PlayStation was playing the sequel, and I'm just like, wait a minute, they made a second one? And I go and look it up, and I'm like, it's $80, and I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, that is a steep price, but damn, that game looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
Did you get it?
I'm considering it. Maybe next paycheck.
Oh, yeah.
You know what, Bo? You just reminded me, because like with the new consoles, like they're charging like $67. Well, originally games used $60, and now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, damn. When Kingdom Hearts 4 come out, you know there's gonna be a special or deluxe edition.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably gonna be like $100-something.
Yes.
And I'm probably gonna be the stupid person that buys it.
I mean,
I dodged that bullet for using the Kingdom. So I have to do it again for Cage 4.
I guess if one person here has to take one for the team.
Everyone's gonna take it for the team, then. Preferably not me, because I like having money.
I'm gonna be like, whenever it comes out, I'm gonna be like, alright. For what was it? I think like for 3, it was like almost like $200 for like the collector's edition that came with like the toy Sora. And I was like, I think I just want the game at that point. like the toy's just gonna collect dust.
Right.
I just
like
toy with the game, that's all.
Yeah, this is cool, but like, I don't need this.
So do you need this? No. But do you want it?
Like, do you need it? No. Do you want it? Turn your car alarm on!
Really? It is what it sounds like. Just turn your car
Actually, that has happened at one time. I remember. See, for some reason, I kept playing Kingdom Hearts 2 late at night. I already told you about the Nick. Like, one time I was playing late at night, and I think I was second boss, and I kept my health bar kept going off. And my mom's just like yelling my dad's name. They're like, "Is that our car going off?" Like they're upstairs, I'm like downstairs in the living room.
So no, they don't know won't hurt them, right?
She's like, can you check to see if that's our car? We're gonna keep hearing an alarm go off. I was like, that's the game, Mom. That's my game.
Dropping bombs at me? That's adorable. Except you missed.
That's adorable.
That's nice, except you missed. So, get right.
You missed.
See now, I hear you talking all this smack.
I know.
Just be careful, because this gang gonna turn around and try to kick your teeth in.
That is true.
So much running.
His legs had to be built at this point. All that running.
Fuck you. What? Is this casual?
I know.
It's like, who's this random kid?
Look at that boy's weapon. It's different.
But it's something you programmed, right, Dad?
Huh? No, Sam. No, I've never seen it.
I didn't program this giant key-looking thing.
Or bell. He's like, I gotta break dance out of here.
Really?
Literally.
Hey, that weapon. Can I see it?
No, not gonna lie. This is you 3 people. Oh my god.
Oh.
She's tall.
This
So,
is just
well, because they're
incredible.
different proportions.
What a program. The weapon and the wielder.
program? Not me. This is called a Keyblade, and I'm Sora.
I'm Sam.
So this is like Tron's world, right?
You know Tron.
Yeah, I've met him and stuff.
Listen, that program you just fought was Tron.
What?
I mean, we didn't
that
fight.
was Tron?
Tron used to be a good friend. Together, we created this place, the grid. It was something, man. But then Clue staged a coup. I was exiled, and Tron wound up getting de-rezzed. Or so I thought. Clue made him into a new program called Rinsler. That's the thing about programs. Mess with the code just a little, and their whole nature and memory can change.
I can't confirm
But
that,
that's
actually.
horrible.
What happened to singing Tron, dancing Tron?
Most of this is over my head. But both Tron and this world do seem pretty different. Still, if that's really the Tron I know, we should change him back.
Bingo. And now you're up to speed.
I like how Sora's not really tech smart.
Yep.
Like, even with a cell phone, he was like, what do I do with this?
Shows consistency.
If we're lucky, Clue kept a backup of Tron's source code. He's a programmer.
It's a source
after
code.
all. He'd be methodical like that.
Methodical.
So, if we get Tron's source code back from Clue, we can put him back to normal, right?
I literally just said that. He's like, what's the source
Great.
code?
What is this source code you speak of?
Where are you going?
I'm going after Clue.
Do you even know where he is?
Nope, no
You know what he
idea.
looks like?
What a strange user.
Emotional
Nothing like
This
Flynn or
strange
Sam.
user. Big dummy.
Come on, Sora. I'll show you the way.
Huh?
Cora, we have to keep moving.
Yeah. What are you gonna do if Rinsler attacks again?
Dude, what's up with her, like, hips walk?
If we're in a hurry,
know.
we have to take care of Rinsler first.
The
Like,
two of
with
us
her
can
long
handle it.
legs, she should have walked farther than that.
Do you even know where you're going? Nope. I guess you could say I don't have a clue.
All right. Do what you can.
I'm gonna kick him out of
Maybe
the
you
program.
and Sora can.
Dad, no.
Relax, Sam. I have a feeling Sora is someone we can trust. Now you and me need to press on.
Okay.
Strange enough, that's the only time Sora
Cora.
ever sees those two.
Be careful.
You too.
I don't understand how she just was like, I'm a program, but I can just exist outside of programs.
All right. It's
Yeah,
me.
they never explained
Are you
that.
ready, Sora?
They're just
Yeah,
like, hey, we're
let's
going to the
do
real
this, Cora.
world. She's here.
Clue should be at the
Oh,
helm of his
She's
battleship
just
to
made of
rectify
ones and
it.
zeros, though.
We
How's
can
that
get there with a solar sailor from the
Listen,
underground
this man
docks.
wanted his own chobits. He got his own chobits.
He's got the chill bits, all right.
What's this? A Keyblade.
You know what a keyblade is?
Right.
Exactly.
Like, I have questions.
It's like, why do you have this certain knowledge?
I mean, I guess he is a program. And theoretically, the grid exists on a computer by Ansem the Wise, so maybe?
Well, that was a copy of the original
See,
program.
I just feel like
Their
I feel
logic.
like Sora at some point in the game question, how does everyone know what a Keyblade is?
I know. I was like, I literally never seen you before. How do you know what a keyblade is?
Who told you? That guy over there. Oh God!
Who told him? The store owner. Well, who told the store owner?
Tell the store owner to mind his
I don't
own
got time to play
business.
telephone.
Glad I kept Sora's memory of Tron from Cage 2. Shows consistency. Yeah, they were consistent with that.
Yep.
At
Ooh,
least,
like tech clothes. I'm in the grid.
At least it kind of reminds me how funny in one they treat it like it's some rare item that like only chooses like it's like Excalibur. It only chooses its wielder and is only one of it. And then you find out, hey, there's Mickey's got one, and somehow Riku's got
these guys had one before you guys got Keyblades.
And then these other people have Keyblades, and then Kyrie gets the Keyblade, and then apparently they don't know about them, and then you're just like,
people get a hold of the Keyblade again. Seems like everybody has one nowadays.
Who was sponsoring the Keyblades for? Oprah? No. You get a Keyblade! You get a Keyblade! You get a Keyblade!
I got it.
Everybody here get a Keyblade!
For $5.99 a month, you can also rent a Keyblade.
Together.
This is getting mildly.
Bro, there's so many Keyblades.
There's so many Keyblades,
I mean, some have good designs, but some are just like stupid.
Yeah.
He's just like, why do you have a key? Never mind. It's like, you know, it's one thing I've learned in life. Don't ask questions to things you don't want the answer to.
Sometimes it's just easier not to ask questions.
But that's always Sora. He's always gonna. He's like, what's this? Can I touch this button?
Right. Someone just be like, okay, Sora, just stop asking questions. Just let it happen,
Like,
okay?
like what was it? He goes up to a computer and he's like, "Where's Kyrie? Where's Riku?"
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right.
And he was like,
clack, 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 clack.
So can you not break my computer, please?
Stupid! Like, can you not break our computer? Kinda need this for stuff. Weird things like Leon asks Sora to use the computer while he leaves the room. I was like,
right.
Did you not see what this boy just did? You want him to use your computer.
What?
He's like, we only got one of these. Can you please keep it intact?
You want the Islander to use a computer? What are you, stupid?
Exactly.
Ooh, that's another wish for Kingdom Hearts 4. What was that? Oswald, Mac, and then finally being able to explore Destiny Island.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
The mainlands.
That would be nice.
But can you actually probably figure out like what his hometown's like? Like, we only been to the Play Island. Like, you clearly know there's a school and a volcano, and I want to see Kyrie's house and what Sora's house looks like. Can he go home? Let this man go home. His mom's just like, don't I have a son somewhere?
Right. Who's Sora? I don't remember him. It's like, wow.
I mean, Chain of Memories, everyone did lose their memories, so...
Okay, but it's also been a couple games since Chain of Memories. I'm just saying. Like, you would think his... Like, he would have wanted posters around, like, he's like, oh, like, where's my son?
That's like the depressing part of this movie I'll talk about.
Like, can you imagine? Like, she probably keeps bothering Kyrie. They're like, you know where Sora is. He hasn't been
Probably does, like, probably got her number on speed dials, like, hey Kyrie, you know where Sora is now? Is he out with that talking duck and dog again?
Don't worry, Sora's mom. There's now a talking. Oh my god.
You know what's not drives it the wall, but it's so crazy. Yeah, you died. What is so crazy is that in the first game, they strongly emphasize to keep the world order and try to avoid worlds acknowledging one another. They're like, yeah, let's just bring the Twilight kids over to a different world. They'll be gone for 2 hours.
Like,
Their parents know they'll be fine.
We'll just throw that out the window.
Like, how do we know if the air in Twilight Town is the same breathable air on Destiny Island? How do you know they won't be infected? How do you know they won't have germs? How do you know?
It's like, no, keep going. I'll tell you when I care.
Hey, what about this? What about that? What about this?
But how about
Exactly. It's like, what do I look like, a school teacher?
Yeah, that cracks me up. They're like, yeah, let's just take these kids off the planet We'll tell their parents later.
Heal. There.
That was one thing. That is always the one thing with sci-fi shows that confuse me so often. Especially when you get like So is it just convenient that they can all breathe on other planets? Because pretty sure we've made such a big deal about that in the human race.
Oh, I think Star Trek's like one of the most infamous. I just like to assume Star Trek and Star Wars are the most infamous. Just assume humans can just breathe here.
Bold of you to assume.
Keyword is bold.
Like, can you imagine, like, on a Star Wars level, like, you get off, and you're like, I think it's breathable air, and then you like...
I wonder why Buzz Lightyear always wears that helmet.
Yep.
There's a reason.
Bingo.
And then it's like, he takes the helmet off, and he's like...
How dare you open a spaceman's helmet on an uncharted planet? My eyeballs could have been sucked from their sockets.
You really think you're an actual space ranger, don't you? Oh my god, and I thought... Hey guys! He thinks he's the real Buzz Lightyear!
You're mocking me, aren't you?
Oh, no. Oh, it's an airplane! Where? Ah! Wow,
It's like,
Woody.
wow, Woody.
Yeah, he was a jerk in the first movie. He was 100% a jerk in the first movie.
Oh, totally. I was like, yeah, Woody, I just don't feel sorry for you for the stuff you did to Buzz.
Hold on, so is that you, like, hacking into the Heartless? Or the Dream Eater?
Yeah.
Is that what that is? Okay, I was always confused. I was like, what is... I was like, oh, I didn't know you hack into them.
Sora is somehow smart enough to hack into the Dream Eaters and manipulate them.
What?
Right.
How he's able to do that?
It's like, even though you try to terminate, revenge is not an idea
Yeah,
that we share
on my planet.
Oh,
that's good.
We're not on my planet.
Are we? No.
Hilarious. Oh my goodness.
Oh, by the way.
Go, the dialogue in the first Toy Story is just like iconic.
It is so iconic.
And all this time I thought it was an act. I was like, oh, bro.
I'm lost. I'm a lost toy.
Hey,
You're mocking me, aren't you?
Also, apparently in the birthday scene, like, all the kids you see are just literally just with different hair.
I believe it. I believe it.
Because they were like, listen, trying to program and design CG humans, it's not easy.
Oh, that's why they made it a point to, like, really not show all of the other kids' faces with the exception of Andy's.
Yes. They're basically all Andy models.
Right.
And then they turned him black in one of them.
It's pretty amazing when you think about how far human design and CG has come since that movie.
Right. Like somebody who was commenting about the original Incredibles and the Incredibles 2, and they showed a scene of how you can see like the fibers on the suit in 2, and somebody's like, that's why it's so long.
Well, it's funny because my parents infamously do not like the Incredibles because it's like, listen, we deal with family drama every day. We want that. We want that. You know, it was a little too real. It was a little too
real for them.
I will say, when we did go see that movie in the theater, the one thing they did point out was like, did you see the animation of the water in that movie? Oh my god, it looked amazing. And I never really thought about that until years later, back, I was like, you know, they really did animate water so well in that film.
I actually remember seeing the movie with my dad, and because it was PG at the time. I remember watching the movie, and that it was, what's his name, Syndrome or whatever it is, and he catches the family in the forest.
Yes.
And he's like, Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl, and it's like, oh, and you two got busy. And then my dad was like, I see why there's a P in front of the G now. He's like, I see why it's a PG now.
Yeah, well, if it wasn't for the scene where, like, it shows that, like, oh, by the way, all these superheroes dead.
Yeah.
and it's like, no, there's no hint of like, oh, they're missing. Like, they're dead.
They're just dead.
Here's a skeleton body to prove the point.
It's like, oh my god. But someone even pointed out the most disturbing part about that is like, if you look closely at some of the superheroes end up like he finds out later are dead. Some of them were at his wedding.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Apparently, one of them was a teenager.
Oh.
Yeah, one of the people that had the capes during the no capes. One apparently was like a high school student.
No capes.
No capes.
Oh dear.
Yeah, one was apparently a high school student, and I was like, and she got sucked into a plane. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, just that scene. I was like, oh god.
He's like, I want a kid, and then she literally says his name, and all these people sucked into a vortex, sucked into a plane.
I like how no cape should have just been like, oh, and then it literally comes back into play.
Because he wanted a cape.
Spoilers to anyone who hasn't seen the movie, but whatever.
I mean, it's not like it's like 20 years old or not.
I know. At this point, is it really a spoiler after 20 years?
No!
You're to be fair.
You can't spoil the incredible for me! I can't!
To be fair, Boss has seen both though, and that's actually 20 years.
Hey, I never had access to that movie. I didn't have the VHS.
You didn't even have to watch it free on YouTube now, I think.
Bro, honestly, I didn't have the access to that movie either. I saw it on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, they showed it on Cartoon Network a lot.
They put it a lot on Cartoon Network.
Yeah. And all I remember is the credit scene where they have some random R&B song. Reach for the
Cartoon shows just throwing random R&B. Like, that's out of place.
Random
Okay.
R&B song.
Lol.
I'm like, what? Music.
Young Otaku's just like, what? Okay, but if we're gonna talk about like movies that we rewatch multiple times for music, I hate it now. But Space Jam.
No. No.
Oh, Fly Like an Eagle.
Never.
And the one song we can't really talk about anymore.
But see, like, yeah, that movie's not great. But like the soundtrack,
It's iconic.
the soundtrack is great. That is easily the best part of that movie.
I mean, you had like what, Sail, you had Monica. Come on,
Yep.
you had Hype Train people.
Buster Rhymes
Buster.
with the monster rap.
Like, hey, you, what you gonna do?
Oh my god, yeah, I watched the opening credits that movie many times because that song got me hyped. You cannot sit here and deny it's like that song got you hyped.
Oh, the come on, everybody get up, it's kind of slam. Yeah.
Yes, the Space Jam song. Yes. Yeah.
What is that? What is that band? Because actually, somebody memed it where they were like, "This goes with everything."
I mean, I can literally hear it. I mean, like,
Quad City DJs, that's what I'm thinking of. But it was another one of their songs.
Let's go.
yeah, oh yeah. There you go. Yeah, Quad City DJs. I don't think we ever heard them again. They're like literally nothing in it.
Like, if you literally look up Quad City versus whatever, people will literally mix their songs with anything. I actually heard somebody did Quad City DJs mixed with Battle for Everyone's Souls from Persona 3. It was actually pretty catchy.
Oh, Lord. Was it like Quad City DJs remixed with Rip Deserts?
Let me see if I can find the I'll listen to track. There's actually this person who actually did a Persona 5 of Busta Rhymes.
Oh my gosh.
With the like, don't touch me.
Don't
and it's
fuck
mixed
them.
and it's mixed with the opening theme.
That's funny.
And he's just like, and it's just like, I was like, bro, how you rapping that fast?
He's just kind of popping, not gonna lie.
I will say, like, man, Space Jam is like the ultimate like 90s cliche. That is a movie that like doesn't matter if it's good or bad. When you think of that movie, it's like, yeah, that was the 90s. You know, it's always so funny when we have those kinds of movies.
Also, I like the poster art they put for the video.
Oh wow! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That is wow. That's a lot. That is a lot. Somebody put in some effort there.
There was effort in here. We will say that.
Slug. You know what? Sora's a murderer because he's literally sending these Dream Eaters to their death.
That's true.
He's
Then
like, I'm
again,
gonna control you.
They threw the first punch, so he's in it right.
He's just like, it's all self-defense, man.
It's all self-defense. Everything Sora does is all self-defense.
They were gonna steal my soul. Of course I had to stop them. You could have chose do not chose violence. I have the only thing in the world that can actually get rid of them. What else do you want me to do?
You could just, I don't know, hand it over, kid.
He just goes, okay, sure, go ahead. See how far that gets you.
Pretty much.
Right, because they tried like driving away with the like walking away with it, and then wing, right, it goes right back to something like
Exactly.
Like, yeah. See, about that, it's attached to me.
So it's kind of a part of me, so
Part
yeah,
of it, so
you
like,
can't
you're not
take
just gonna be able to just take it.
Getting on my nerves, stupid bird.
The bird is.
Come on.
I will send you to your death by your own hand.
What'd you say? I will send you to Jesus.
The Shadow Realm.
Sora's like, what's a Jesus? Oh, sorry, you mean Walt. We'll just call him Walt.
I will send
Who's Walt?
Ask Mickey. He should know.
Walt.
Have you seen our Lord and Savior Walt Disney?
See, I would quote the joke for Family Guy, but I really don't want. I will refrain.
Keep that one off.
Yeah. But you know what I'm thinking of.
Oh no, not that one. Oh no.
It's dumb, but I can't help but laugh at it in my head.
Oh dear.
To be fair, Family Guy would be a lot of Disney. This is like, wow. And I don't mean like Disney, like from like the cartoons. I love the cartoons as well, but like the man himself, Walt Disney.
True.
Wait, what happened?
I would say like Family Guy's made a lot of jokes with Walt Disney.
Oh, the guy himself. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
They definitely have.
I'm really surprised how many they've actually done.
I mean, if he can get away with it.
Somehow they got away with it.
I mean, the ones from like, again, I feel like the broken record saying this, like the ones from the early seasons were definitely really funny.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Stephen Fallon will be like, it will be a true success if Disney ever sends season.
He's like, if Disney never sends
Right,
it'll be
yeah.
a true success.
He's gonna wear that. Bro, at this point, he's gonna wear that as a badge of honor.
It's like, I annoyed them so much, they sent me a cease and desist.
I pissed them off. I pissed them off. You know, it's like, wow.
Bad panda, no jumping.
Speaking of Disney, so I think they're releasing some rights of things. I was explaining to my mom how I was like, oh, Disney doesn't have exclusive rights to, and like how they're using him to like make whole games and movies. And she's like, why can't Disney sue? They shouldn't be allowed to do that. And I was like, well, they don't own the rights anymore. I can't.
Are you talking about Pooh?
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
why are they making horror stuff out of Winnie the Pooh? He's a family.
Yeah,
Because they don't got the rights to him anymore, that's why.
I know, that's what I was explaining to her.
Yeah, he's in the public domain.
Yeah. So
I
once
think
he's
this-
there,
this
it's like,
stupid
he's
stuff
anyone's
is-
game.
I think what's kind of dumb is that like, okay, yeah, he's in the public domain.
Yeah.
Oh, let's not make horror stuff out of him because we can't do that now. And
I know.
you don't even do anything creative. You're just
I know, it's like, yeah,
you're just going shock factor.
They spent like $600 to buy the mask, Immortal Mask. Yes, like because I'm into that sort of thing anyway. But you know, they spent like $650 to get that mask, and then it's like, you know, creative.
Oh my god, the sword just broke some. Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I can't even waste my time and like getting angry at that. Whatever, it's schlock. If you didn't know that going, be like, that's on you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure even the director was just like, hey man, it's a schlocky slasher film. You didn't know that going in. That's your fault.
Exactly. Like, if you had any real expectations, that's on you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you think my film was good? You're funny.
You think this is quality content? You're
What do you think? This is cinema?
All is good. He just knocked over a bunch of stuff. But I sound like some bird.
No. Oh, Sora.
He was
Which one,
sleeping
the
in
cat
his
or the game? Yes.
the cat. He was sleeping in his cat tree, and now he got him.
See, Tin was down here. He was having his fit. He was.
He's like, I'm in a mood. I'm gonna be annoying.
He really is. That's his whole persona.
Like, I'm gonna be in a mood.
Just like, don't you backsass me.
Don't you access me?
What? That's it, mister. You just lost your...
That's it, mister. You just lost your brain privileges.
You're in timeout.
Response. Why don't you ask me later?
What?
What?
Get quoted.
Well, I command you make me a Krabby Patty. I don't wanna.
Stupid. I just like that. To me is hilarious.
He thinks taking the brain out of SpongeBob is gonna make him obedient. It's just like
nope.
Nope, he just swapped the bodies. That's all you did.
It's like, all you do is just swap the bodies, fam. That's all you did.
Oh, Plankton. Don't backsass me.
What?
I'm still trying to understand why a sponge has a pet snail.
Yes.
Because yes. First rule of SpongeBob, don't question the logic.
I didn't even watch SpongeBob. I was forced to watch SpongeBob because the kid I was babysitting would watch nothing but SpongeBob, and she had a habit of like over and over again.
It's like you've seen all the old episodes, so like you just know the jokes.
Exactly.
Oh, nice. Real nice, buddy. It took us 3 days
To make that potato salad.
3 days! But it's also like, bro, like, okay, he lands in there. I'm like, what did you wiggle your feet around? I was like, no, gross. SpongeBob, what are you doing?
That is the question, SpongeBob.
I will say, like, this world is confusing in some ways. A lot of the scenes just kind of start to blend together after a while.
You sure we'll find Tron's source code here?
He's like, source code?
He's like, am I saying that correctly?
It's not here. Maybe Clue has it with him.
Maybe you
Sora,
should get a clue.
let's look elsewhere.
All right.
Where does this exist in the movie?
Huh? Oh.
Okay.
Oh, hey there.
Wait, Cora. Let me talk to Rinsler. A little
Tron.
heart-to-heart might jog his memory.
He's a program, Sora. Programs don't have hearts.
That's not true.
Emotional damage!
The Tron I remember, he had something. Hey, you used to be called Tron, right? Clue did something to you to mess with your memory. You're a little confused, but that's okay. Come
Then
on.
tries to kill him.
Remember, Tron?
So call me Tron again, see what happens.
I don't think Rinsler is quite the friend you remember.
He just needs time, that's all.
Bro.
Cora!
Bro!
He kind of went hard on her,
His
though.
time. Meanwhile, your friend in front of you, you just let be.
Why?
You just,
That's
it's
what
like,
we
you just watch
do.
your friend get a beat
Put
down.
the most precious memories in the back of our minds where they're safe.
I've been distant.
Or in your case, the most precious hearts.
Not you again!
Memory and heart are tightly linked.
Zemnis!
Rub a few memories together, and you get a spark of emotion, a feeling.
I like how Zemnis visits him, but
But in a
Ansem visits
digital
Ruger.
world, memory does not work like that. Nothing is ever felt. You can hold 1,000, 1,000,000 times the information, but there is still no heart with which to parse it. Once, my master Ansem found an old system and made a copy of its master control program, and used it to serve his own ends. This is the original data of that system. Here, data can be copied. Memory can be changed and easily manipulated. Tron is a digital entity, so why would he be any different? He obeys the rules of this world. Sora, what about you?
Me?
Your heart, memories, your data, and your dreams. The bits and bytes that have made up your life so far. Can you say for sure they are not just copies of someone else's?
Yes! My memories and feelings belong to me!
You had better check. Make certain the box's contents match what's on the label.
We're not Amazon.
Right, really.
You have been chosen.
He's like, what are you, my dad? Also,
Chosen.
are you still here?
Exactly.
This is the
I
realm
really need to
of
make that a
dreams.
soundbite.
But there you are mistaken. Data does not dream. Cannot dream. This world is real. You haven't the slightest idea where you are. That you have already wandered off the path.
That's vague as heck.
See.
What do you mean?
Exactly.
He's like, I'm gonna hint you some more in 3, but that, I'll leave it for now.
I love it when people drop vague hints at what's actually happening.
Like you want
You've
already
failed. What do you mean? Well, I'm gonna tell you.
See, I could tell you, but I won't.
Bye!
Or he's like, I could tell you, but then I have to kill you.
What in the world?
Come back.
You know, I could tell you. But why would I do that? Where's the fun in that? Yuck, 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 yuck.
Greetings, Sora. I've been waiting.
Who are you?
I am
why are you
Clue.
So it was you. You're the guy who turned Tron into Rinsler.
Correct. I had to repurpose his code.
Well, unrepurpose it.
Yes.
You tried. Well, he tried.
Well, I do it! Like, bruh.
I'll give him a star for that.
By parameters, I might.
Huh?
You have a little item called a Keyblade. It can open any lock, isn't that right? Hand it over, and I'll change Rinsler back into Tron.
How about you change him into Tron first?
Right.
Keyblade? I can't.
You can just summon it back from
This
his
is
hands,
what
idiot.
lights the darkness.
See?
A chance to make everyone happy.
Ha! Flawed reasoning. I'll have to take it by force.
You're a flawed reasoning.
It's like, yeah, your whole existence is flawed reasoning.
Exactly.
Tron, why can't I get through to you?
I thought we already established that.
Cora, you're okay. I can't believe it.
Yes, I think Tron heard you.
Believe it!
Long enough for me to escape. You can do it. You can get through to him.
And you know this how?
Exactly.
Sora, you have to
Believe
fight
in
him.
yourself.
But
That programs
Cora,
don't have hearts.
how
How do
can
you know this?
You have that key. It will
Retcon,
bring him to his
retcon.
senses.
I'll try.
Yeah.
Let's
Not
go,
like you have-
Tron.
I was gonna say, it's not like you have anything else you can do.
And I was like, there's really no other option to this, Sora. All you can do is fight.
Defeat Rinsler.
Rinsler.
Ha! Freeze! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Ha!
He goes super aggro. I just wait until he attacks me.
Are you sure about that?
Quite positive.
Ha! Yeah! Freeze!
I was gonna say, where's your Dream Eaters? Oh, there they are.
Even the Dream Eater goes for him.
Now, this kind of fight I always thought was cool.
Oh, going up and down.
Yeah.
Hey! Grip! Hey! Yeah! Ha!
Well, unprogram him.
I was like, well, you tried,
You
Sora.
know what? I'm
like,
gonna
you know
let
what?
you have that
I'll
one.
let him have it, because he tried. Well, reprogram, like, okay.
Like, rip this into pieces and put it back together.
Let's go!
I need a stall tactic.
Get off me, fool! You better heal as soon as you get out of that.
Stall tactic didn't work.
I tried! I jinxed him!
At least this fight is fun. Unlike the freaking Dream Eaters in Notre Dame. I legit was not having fun fighting them.
Yeah! Hey!
Bruh! Tron, you gotta chill, fam.
Jill, I'm still
Brutal.
a child. Wait, they're programmed. They don't know what that is.
Child.
I wish you to do something.
Bruh.
Shot in the back?
He's like, who's dancing and singing now?
That's what.
Singing-tron, dancing-tron, what now?
Bro, that's what you call a cheap shot.
Totally a cheap shot.
Yeah, hey. Yeah. Ha. 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 Hey. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Fine. Ha. Yeah.
Oh, so 1 second to heal. Take the second sword.
Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
Really just not gonna attack those to block you counter.
Ha. Ha. Yeah.
Bruh. Had not say you can drop and kick me.
Fine. Yeah.
He's just like, he said I need your permission.
Heal. Ha. Yeah. Hey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Breathe.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah. 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 Heal. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Fine. Freeze. Yeah. Just. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Heal.
I appreciate not doing that.
Yo, get away.
Together.
Really?
Oh, cool.
Get up on the Hydra's back!
Sorry, I had to do it.
No. It's fine.
What brutal.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
Just gotta read this. Just gotta read his attacks.
You gotta use some of your cat.
If you ever say that again, you will never say that again. Let's just put it that way. You know what'll happen.
That was a threat.
That's funny.
110% unacceptable.
He's not in the group right now. I don't want to hear it.
Exactly. No. You're not doing that to me again.
He's like, not this time. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go.
Yeah.
That one.
Freeze.
You will die.
Keep throwing us this. You're gonna miss.
Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Ha.
Hey.
Get my attention for no reason.
What?
Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
Ah, fucking drop.
Ha. Yeah.
God, I did not realize this.
Freeze. Yeah.
You got it, you got it, you got it.
Fine. Hey.
Oh, thank you, Meow Wow.
Just remember to keep ducking and weaving. Ducking and dodging.
No.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Wait.
You shall not let me be.
Oh, ha! Oh, yeah! Ha! Oh, yeah! Ha!
Super aggro.
Ha! Freeze!
Super armor Tron. Sorry, Rinsler. Get all technical.
Ha! Yeah!
Excuse me, my name is actually Rinsler, not Tron.
Guess what? The name sucks.
Ha! Fine! Ha! Ha! Hey!
Oh, hi, my name's
Freeze! Oh! Ha! Yeah! Oh! Yeah! Ah! Ah! Heal! Oh! Yeah! Good save! Heal!
Ooh! Yeah, well, you're coming in clutch.
Fine! Together!
This is interesting because it's upside down.
I was gonna say, you got your meow where.
Yep. I'm gonna just stomp on you.
That noise.
I know. That has the sound of a massive concussion.
Yeah! Heal! Oh! Oh! Yeah! Oh! Oh! Ha! Ha! Yeah!
Sora's like really kind of my dungeon now. Hinton has infected him.
And no.
Oh! Hey! Fine! Yeah! Ha! Freeze! Oh! Oh! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Heal! Ha! Yeah!
Ooh.
Yeah! Heal! Oh! Hey! Yeah! Ha! Freeze! Yeah! Oh! Yeah! Ha! Fine!
Yes!
There you go.
Ooh, I was literally holding my breath that fight.
I like Chris Tucker in Fifth Element, like don't breathe when the fire.
Oh, thank goodness.
You're just like, yeah, please let this be the one.
It's like, just let this be the one. Be a one and done.
Oh, Drean!
No! Every night I talk to you.
Yes!
I'll deal with you later. I have to
Slim
retrieve
John,
Rinsler.
the Slim John music starts playing. I have to go get my puppet.
Oh man.
He reached for my hand. Tron is still in there.
You and that key have a special power.
So do you. Power to make me see it.
So, does that mean we're friends?
Of course.
But you know what, now that I think about it, that might not actually be the Tron we meet in 2. Because
Oh, it's
somebody
not.
did mention, yeah,
What if
because
my memories aren't my own?
2's a copy, that's the original
No.
program.
Yeah.
I gotta be like Tron.
You mean Sora
he's still
never
probably
met
Maybe
sensitive.
we're
the
walking the
original
wrong
Tron.
path. But our hearts will lead us back to the truth.
You realize you have no idea what you're talking about, Sora.
But I mean, I've gotten really good at giving motivation speeches, you have to admit.
He does have good motivation skills. Dual disc. Hey. I wonder if they did that on purpose.
No, they did.
I'm definitely done. Because these worlds are massive, and those stream eaters hit hard.
I mean, did do a lot, you know. This game can be a lot of back and forth.
Definitely a lot of back and forth for sure.
Yeah, I think Sora's is like, listen, I took 2 naps and you're still.
He's like, you're still here.
Are you still here?
He's like being Snoopy in all my boxes. I'm like, can you get your nose out of my stuff, please? Rude.
Pretty much. Yeah, we're gonna stop here for a night, everyone.
Yeah, I think that's a good place to call it.
Yeah, I need to breathe.
Yeah, I have to get ready for tomorrow because I'm gonna be up for 10 straight hours.
You know, the saddest part is I felt like my voice was definitely getting a little better the further we went.
That's perfectly understandable.
Your voice acting is always impeccable, Lola.
It is. Since I think it was meant for voice acting.
That would be a fun journey to go on.
Well, if I ever actually finish my video game, I will make sure to try to hire you.
Yay!
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Wait, what?
What? I said yeah, definitely. Anyways, thanks
I
so
think
much,
Bo
you guys. Yep, we will continue more next time. I am totally brain dead right now. So, have a good night, everyone.
Want to put up 36 points?
Ball's life. Yes.